Coming to you live. Coming to you live from San Angelo, Texas. This is the River League. West Texas Poker. Where the action is hot and the cards never stop. We're going to the river. Welcome to the River League. This is the River Live. Shuffle, up, and deal.
Ready or not, here we are live at the river. I'm Michael, and this is Mark. How are you today, Mark?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm actually pretty excited. We don't get PLO on the stream very often, but I would say it's my favorite poker variant.
No, we had to. Amol was in town, so we had to lure him with some 4-card, like Hansel and Gretel, leading him to the promised land via 1 card at a time. So we gave him 4. Shout out to everybody in the stream. We're getting a bit later of a start today, but we should still get our full 3 hours. Let's see what we got going on here at the river right now. I know y'all have heard kind of a lot about this, but the road to Vegas is still going on. We got 54 people that are going to come play for their shot at a $10,000 main event seat. That's at the start of June the 5th at 6 p.m. The way you get in, there's kind of a lot of words here, and I don't know how to read, but basically you play a lot of tournaments, you play a lot of cash, you'll get in the top 18 of that, and then if you play any tournaments or any cash, you can get your name randomly drawn to get in, and if you're not lucky at those, you're saving your luck for the tournament, then you can show up the day of, and if of those 54 people, the one that didn't come in, get in, you can take their spot, because we already know there's going to be people that are out of town that are on both lists, so there's going to be seats available, and they are going to make sure that we do get the 54. And the coolest part, Mark, I think, is that you show up on the day of, it's $30 to get in, you get a $100 bounty chip, right? And if in the very first hand you go all in blind and you lose, the way Progressive Bounty works is you split that in half and you keep half of it. So you give your opponent $50 and you keep $50. So as a mathematician once said, 50 minus 30 is 20. So if you show up, you get $20 just for showing up.
I'm sold on that.
Yeah, so just being here is $20 to show up. So even if your name doesn't get drawn or you're not in the top 18, showing up the day of for a free $20 and then a chance at much more. Obviously, the further you make it and the more bounties you get more money, and then the $10,000 up top for the main event seat, which is the big prize. And that'd be pretty cool. It'd be awesome to see the winner from this cash in the main event, or even make a final table run. That would be great. You could conceivably turn your $0 into 10 million. You just have to win back-to-back tournaments.
Yeah,
no big deal.
This is probably the easiest way to get into the main event, other than obviously shelling out the $10,000. But who wants to do that when you can just win a tournament at the River League and you get in for free?
You can just give them $10,000 and they let you in, but you can give us less and we'll also let you in.
Yeah, giving them 10,000 is no fun.
Now, we're not yet at football season, so Sundays we have something to bide your time. This $25 or $65 tournament with $25 knockouts has been pretty fun. I think Henry got first or second last week, so I mean, easy pickings as far as I'm concerned. He was telling me about it at work.
The caliber of
he said he got second.
Oh, yeah.
Renee was there to humble him, but good tournament, and we're really this one's going pretty well. And the new thing that we wanted to talk about real quick was the Flush Frenzy. It is starting back up as of tonight at 9 p.m. We will be starting the Flush Frenzy, $5,000 jackpot through the rest of May. Standard Flush Frenzy rules with 2 windows to get it in, with a 4-card and 5-card variant and a Hold'em variant. We'll talk about that more a little later on when we have a break, but we do have the action starting up. Let's get into it right now. Now, we are playing round of each, which stands for RoE. We have 10 players here. And round of each is going to start with Hold'em and 1 round of PLO 4-card. And you can see we got the blue button just above the dealer telling us what we're playing. Also, another way to tell is how many cards they got.
It's a pretty good first hand. I think after this hand we'll introduce everybody, but we just have Larry flopping a set on the first hand of the stream.
Yeah, that's how I like to do it. So it'll be at least a round before Larry complains about how cold he's running.
Yeah, I mean, we have at least an hour and a half before we see Larry involved in a hand again, so we have some time.
Unlucky for Larry, he didn't get any action even from Glenn there. And looks like starting in seat 1, we got the Americutioner. And then Larry, who just flopped a seat in seat 2, which we're very familiar with. Somebody we're not as familiar with from the Austin area is a Mole. He's in town this weekend, and he's going to be playing. He plays primarily 4-card in Austin, so we'll see how he does in the 4-card round. Next up, we have, of course, Hayden down from Texas Tech. He finished his finals. He assured me he got 100 on all his finals. I don't know how true that is, but it might have been his first bluff of the day. What do you think?
If anyone got 100 on all their finals, it's Hayden.
Yeah, it definitely could have. Here he is limping with some 7s. And Mr. Hopper, getting ready to celebrate the new Hopper movie he's starring in this summer, is in seat 4.
We got staff member RoE here. We have Adam in seat 5, and then I believe we have the Lowry in seat 6.
Mark Lowry. You have that backwards, I think. I think Lowry is in 5 and Adams in 6.
Lowry's in 5, Adams in 6.
Yeah. And then after old Lowry there, we turn around and we got Elijah. Team Elijah, I already saw some of those in chat, is over there in seat 8. We got the Glenn,
Tinny.
a.k.a. Mr. Rum Pure, seat 9. And then Hayden's dad, which I don't know if many of y'all are familiar with him, is in seat 10, a.k.a. the Mexicutioner. Oh, Larry's using his performers enhancing eye drops. Oh, Tracy flopped a set.
We're just going to be flopping sets all day today, I think.
Yeah, that's smart. As Hayden gets out of the way with the gutter, Tracy bet 60 into what was that, 81? Probably a little big, but I guess he's afraid to. He wants to get everybody out. I think if there was one more suit there, I don't hate it. I think I might have down bet a little. What do you think, Mark?
I think that it's a pretty safe board to try to be betting a hand this strong on. Now, of course, you do have the tinny on the button, and maybe Tracy just knows more than us because
Oh, yeah.
I knew Glenn wasn't going to fold the pair gut shot, but raising it,
Yeah.
that's something else.
Yeah, he got the action he wanted. I think that's a good play by Glenn there. He's probably puts Tracy on maybe just a 10.
So now we're going to see who can win this flip.
Yeah. Oh, and they
the
did. They
best
went
hand
one
of both
time.
worlds.
Max Payne there. Tracy with the Americutioner with the quick double. Welcome everybody in chat. I know we already got some people throwing down some gifts, some emojis, some who they're rooting for. Let us know who you're rooting for. We already got a Lowry from Lubbock Legend.
So I think today is going to be pretty interesting because everybody on the stream, I've seen play Hold'em, knows how to play Hold'em. But I think when we get around to the PLO, I think it's going to be fun because Amol and Glenn, I do know, both play a ton of PLO outside of playing here at the River League. But a couple of these guys I've never seen play PLO before.
I know Mexicutioner also plays a lot of 4-card, and I think Hayden is fairly new to 4-card as well. So that should be kind of fun. I don't know how much Adam plays.
It's going to be really fun to see how people kind of approach the game. Having extra cards always sweetens the deal for everybody.
Evan, he's at he feels sad because he's watching instead of playing. He could be punting in this game already.
I was requested by multiple people that I should be in there, but I was able to weasel my way out and end up in this room instead.
What? No one asked you to. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. No,
Glenn
yes.
asked me to play.
Everyone asked him to play.
I thought you were talking to me.
I was joking. Oh, a Mole with 6s raises to 15. Lots of respect. He gets
And another
7
set,
collar.
of course.
Oh, my
I was about
goodness.
to say, I was like, we're going to see
Triple
another
sets.
set, but
Woo!
it actually happened.
Destiny, fresh off her final, is dealing heat. It's already summertime. Tracy just flatted with queens. Can we talk about this? This is he flatted
And
with
now
queens
we're
in the small
we're
blind.
leading out.
He just thought Larry was going to squeeze.
This is going to be painful.
Americutioner's open-ended. Glenn has top pair. What is going on here? I mean, Tracy might have saved them all potentially.
I mean, it gave him a ramp to just raise off of. I think that
Mark would make the great game. Yeah, true.
I think a mole's sizing would have been quite a bit smaller if Tracy hadn't bet this for him.
Yeah, and it looks like we got 3 callers.
Oh, this is great for the set. I bet he feels so comfortable right now.
The way a mole runs, that percentage should say 0.
Okay,
Oh
well,
my goodness.
I was gonna say spade for a sweat, but that's probably the best turn card he could have seen.
Yeah. Oh, and he checks it.
Oh, this is gonna check a.
Lovely check.
Oh, I was gonna say
my
10.
gosh.
10 is the dream card. Glenn has 2 pair. Executioner has a straight. A mole has a boat. Tracy has an overpair.
Well, we're starting off quick here. Now, if you're a mole, do you just flat here? Do you go for more?
I absolutely am raising this. If I'm in this spot, I'm not assuming that the 2 people behind me have anything. In this case,
Right.
they do. But I'm just trying to isolate the player that I know I can probably get more money out of, which is the guy who's led on 2 separate streets.
There's definitely a chance somebody has a 2 here.
Well, he's about to get way more than he bargained for.
Glenn.
What a great fold.
Yep, great fold by Glenn.
Jam by Executioner. This is
Yeah,
interesting
he's not
for
folding.
Tracy. I could see Tracy getting away from this once Executioner jams.
Well, Executioner jam for less. So I think Tracy knows Executioner well enough to know a 2 is viable. He's definitely he's thinking to himself, why didn't I raise this pre-flop or 3-bet it?
The problem here for Tracy is because of the way he played this hand, he's fairly under-repped, right? After going flat pre, bet flop, check turn, bet river.
He got check raised on the flop though. So what he has to put them all on like a missed spade draw that hit a 10, like the ace 10 of spades.
Or even like 8, 10, and 6, 8, you're beating all of those hands. So you could conceivably be beating some
Maybe.
value that would want to check raise the flop.
Yeah, 8-6 makes some sense. I don't, but the problem is with Michael calling, I don't know what he's putting both of them on. Like to me, Michael's hand feels like a 2, or like a Orla hand like it is. Maybe it's just a 10.
And he does end up
He does
calling
make
it
the
off.
call. A mole's gonna scoop a
spot
huge
for a
one.
mole.
Tracy letting everybody know he got off flopped. Michael, unlucky for Executioner there. What a terrible river. He shows the table that somehow a mole survived. I thought with that flop he was done.
So I want to know, what is the over-under on a set on hand number 4?
Oh, it's 1 in 12. So that times 3 is, that's 12 times 12 times 12. That's more math than I could do. That's like 1,000, 1 in 1,000. So it'd be
Pretty unlikely.
1 in 10,000 ish, according to napkin math. I'm sure that Evan's basically a calculator. He can probably tell us what the odds of 4 sets in a row are. Executioner coming in. Both the Cutioners there took a little dive. And do we have anyone rooting for the Executioner? He was wanting to compete with Team Elijah, which I told him probably not going to happen.
Well, it seems like he's about to start competing with Team Amol and Team Glenn today.
Well, what's crazy, I don't think I've never seen this many chips in front of a mole before here. A mole stereotypically loses by getting unlucky at the river. He runs pretty bad here normally, so it's seeing him win a pot early is foreboding for how things will
I
go.
would have expected 10 on the river, but without the board pair.
Yeah. A mole does have some bluff in him. It's kind of hard to find a bluff. I think what Tracy was thinking, though, is that he beats some of a mole's value. I think he probably put a mole on something like X, ace 10 of spades, queen 10 of spades, something like jack 10 of spades, something with a spade draw plus a straight draw that hit the 10 on the river and now thinks it's good is probably what he did. I don't think he thought that he was straight bluffing.
We got some 4-card now.
Oh, we are, and the way round it each works is that whenever the button passes across the dealer, so it goes from Executioner to Americutioner, when it goes north, essentially, we switch whatever game we're on. And Captain Slowstack over there is on the big blind.
I wonder if he knows that if he set those chips down that are in his left hand, he could probably stack them faster.
It's for balance. He doesn't want to fall over. He's never played in the Hamilton room. Yeah, no, he hadn't. It's the first time Mole was looking at the fancy plaque we have here in honor of Mark. Oh, Adam.
Yeah,
First hand.
Now, these are
unsuited.
unsuited variety. So
Yep. Oh, Glenn got 4 cards.
which means there was a raise incoming. So
This is appropriate for Glenn, though.
So for those of you who don't know, usually Glenn has the habit of trying to get as close to 100% VPIP as possible,
Mm-hmm.
especially when he has 4 cards in his hand.
Well, I think 4 card, he just wants to be in every hand. He knows that the ranges of 4 card, the amount of percent chance you have of winning versus a random hand are very similar, and you can win a lot with aggression.
I'm curious to see how Adam chooses to play this. Usually the unsuited varieties of aces are quite a bit weaker than the ones that contain suits.
Yeah, like you would if we knew right now that Adam was up against a random 4 cards, his aces are not that favored because he's got small connectivity. He's got 1 queen, 1 5, but they're opposites of each other, and he doesn't have any suits. So it's an okay hand, not a great hand. Now,
Okay, well, so anyway,
so we didn't flop trips. We went ahead and flopped quads. Now at this point, I think Glenn folded. He raised folded, which is amazing. He open folded to no bet.
he's like, these guys know I don't have any of this.
He's like, well, that's not me.
He
This
said
is
one of
crazy.
these guys has
Poor
to have
Adam
an ace in
is.
their hand. So what are we trying to get value out of?
Good Lord.
Executioner has a pair of 9s.
We need to turn the AC on because it is hot in there. They got we get quads, set, quad. Yeah, Destiny for sure was in there for a while. Okay.
Oh, no flushes for anybody.
Now, if Adam, I think could have bet something on the turn. Now he's hoping to catch like the king high flush.
Elijah did river Broadway.
Yeah, he could maybe call here.
He could maybe peel.
I don't know how much Elijah.
With it being a paired board, we're reaching.
Okay.
In click.
Yeah, I don't hate it. Especially.
Can target some trip 8.
Yeah. Does he have the Jack of Hearts? No, he doesn't. No.
Heart.
I don't know why I looked like it wasn't on the screen.
So I want people to guess: is Adam gonna raise or just call?
Yeah. Let's see how good Adam is at acting. Let's see if we get some table talk on here.
Man, no way I got raised.
Oh, the ones in the cup.
Stupid.
No, they're in your picture. That's supposed to be. I usually have to buy it. Bring it.
And it looks like he is going to think about a year. Elijah's going to painfully fold this one, I think. I think he knows it's probably a flush. Adam trying to be stone-faced. Now, did he show?
That stare at the ceiling and eye roll that Elijah just did, I need to see Adam do
Oh.
that before.
Oh, he's going to look him up here.
Are we going to get max value with our quads?
I wonder if he's thinking he's chopping sometimes. I mean, no one bet at this flop the whole way. He might think, oh, he's just got trip aces too.
Depends, because it's really weird. If you read into your opponent's actions, it's kind of hard to put Adam on a flush here. Because would a flush lead the river and then raise on the paired board? Because
It's hard.
There are a lot of combinations of hands that are going to contain boats.
It does feel like a boat.
King's full, ace king, ace 10. These are combos of hands that people are just going to be playing a lot.
He does make the call, and we will see that he flopped just quads.
Just quads.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine?
Man.
Getting your
That's why I'm not gonna help you.
and then having to go back to that picture?
Executioner telling Adam he played it, and Glenn's talking about how he folded instantly. That hand played out amazingly. Okay, so
That's new.
who we switched to 4 card and immediately got to quads instead of trips.
Okay, so straight flush on the next hand, right?
I mean, that's what a start to the stream. Trips,
Trips, quads.
no big deal. Elijah kind of got hosed there himself. I think he probably one of those times when you're out there and you kind of get in your own head about what's happening. Like I wonder if that's a call that he makes off stream, because I know that some people, myself included, will definitely. There's times I'll talk myself into the fact that somebody's making a play because it's on stream.
And PLO's interesting in the fact that hands that are usually fairly nutted or fairly strong in Hold'em just kind of lose a lot of that strength.
Yeah.
Just due to people holding multiple hands. Because people can just backdoor their way into some really random stuff.
Right. And there goes Brad flatting under the gun with the 8-7-6-3. Some low connectors. It does tell some people a lot that we did see Adam just flat the aces pre when given the chance to reopen from Glenn. Glenn just calling. Learned his lesson.
I do think we would have seen Adam probably back raise if he at least had a suit.
Yeah. Amol gonna limp in there with a little duck hand. So Amol can flop a set or quads. Larry can flop. He can't flop a royal.
Lowry can. Lowry has a
Lowry did flop an 8.
trip 8s
Yeah.
with the nut flush draw.
Brad also has
Brad
an 8.
has trip 8s.
Brad is in rough spot though, because he would need to hit a straight card or a 7 or a 3.
Well, neither
or
of them are
6.
sharing kickers though.
Yeah. Lowry just flats behind. Interesting flat by Lowry there. Do you think you raise there some of the time?
I would lean raise specifically because
There's
we
45
don't-
people in the
well,
pot.
We don't have an undercard to the 4 either.
Now you got to call out a Tracy and from Larry. Larry with a bunch of clubs.
Why does Lowry have the check mark?
I believe that this is accounting what's been thrown away. So
Gotcha.
the system knows that there's no 7, 6, or 3s. Spoilers. But
I do feel kind of spoiled.
yeah, not always the best. It's not. I will say that sometimes the percentages and the check marks and stuff aren't 100% accurate, but it looks like Lowry did go ahead and he bet half paw here, and I think Brad is going to let this go.
I do like this sizing though.
Good fold by Brad. Wow, excellent fold.
That's good. He knows that if Lowry has something like 8 king, that he's just drawing.
Yeah,
in.
he can't hit anything.
So an overcard like that coming just really lowers the value of his 8.
Yeah,
Because then you're just playing the game. Does my opponent have an 8 or does he not? And if he does, then he's better. And he knows that Lowry's probably not going to be betting out as a bluff, especially in the 4-card variant.
I think on the flop there, if Lowry does raise, since he has the flush draw as well, he does lose probably Larry there when Larry wouldn't have called the extra 20, but there's a chance he just gets it in with another ace 8, and he's got the flush draw equity and the nut kicker. So I think a raise there could have been better, but he chose to slow play and wins a nice little pot there.
So
Good
this is
fold
a
by
go-
Brad though.
This is a gorgeous hand that Lowry has, and I want to see
Mhm.
if he's going to end up playing it.
He is under the gun.
I would love to just see him flat. He doesn't necessarily need to raise. It's really early position. But these types of hands are really good because just on specific
He does flat.
board textures, you are just flopping.
Oh,
really
look
strong
at
hands.
this. Adam pots it with the ace 9 8, 1 suit, but not the ace. Okay, Elijah coming along with a couple of broadways.
Glenn,
Glenn,
Glenn has a super premium right now.
Glenn says, "Ooh, we're raising, are we?" I like doing that.
He has a Broadway high flush draw. It's good enough.
Let's see, a mole with some decent Broadway cards. Hayden also got out of the way. What does Brad have? Oh, Brad has a very strong hand.
This is
Yeah.
interesting.
Kind of surprised Brad just called there with his stack. Oh, no, he's got 400 behind. I thought he had less behind. Adam going to come along. Lowry did let his hand go. Unfortunate for
when
him.
it goes raise 3-bet,
Yeah.
and then a flat behind, your hand gets way weaker, especially because your flush draws are really small.
And there's the worry that this would happen out of Elijah, where the pot reopens and now he's calling
Wow,
all his chips. Glenn's back all in.
this is an aggressive.
I think
jam by
Brad's going to
Elijah.
call this. This is a pretty Elijah is aggressive at PLO is what we're learning. I like it. Learned what lesson?
0 lessons are being learned.
We potentially learned a lesson. Now, the lesson that Glenn's trying to teach us is if you raise, I will too, because he doesn't want to be the one left out.
What's interesting is Brad has, without a doubt, the best hand, like
Mhm.
pre-flop hand, and is just being put into the absolute blender.
Well, because Elijah, he probably hasn't played with him much, so he probably thinking he could have queens, kings, aces. Glenn absolutely could have 4 napkins that he's drawn a 2 on, and the other 3 are blank, kind of like in Cards Against
Glenn
Humanity.
has it too.
It does, and Brad does make the call. Good call by Brad's playing very well today.
And Adam
I'm
just
impressed.
forced to fold. We're playing a $1,400 hand number 6.
Adam with the Lecoq. Now, do you know why they call it that?
I have absolutely no idea. I don't
It's the old raise
know
full.
talking about.
Yeah,
I did. Think
we'll have to
about
ask
that, yeah.
about it.
10 Jack is his favorite hand.
Yeah, it is his favorite hand.
Do I really just need to put myself out there on air?
You should be proud of your namesake, Mark. Then name something after you.
Yeah. People use it wrong though.
Oh, I mean, that's not fair. You can use it however you want to use it. We're going to get some pots here. And, you know, Glenn, he did make an interesting move. It is kind of crazy when you look at the equities here. Brad has a very pretty hand, but he's only 20%. Now, this is knowing what's out there. So I think
Yeah.
if
both
we
of them
actually saw these percentages against a random set of hands, Brad's would be higher and Elijah's would be slightly lower. But Glenn is in there. They block all his jacks, so he can't hit a set, which is really unfortunate for Brad. Like, he literally has no chance of hitting any sets. He is the only one with clubs. Elijah has hearts, diamonds or nothing, and then Glenn has spades. Low cards are kind of Glenn, maybe Brad.
If we see like an 8 or a 7 roll off for Brad, this will be pretty good because we just gain a ton of straight equity.
Yeah, really, he wants to see a couple of cards around his potential straight.
We just want low cards.
Yeah. And it looks like there is a small side pot here between Brad and Glenn of about 150, so $300.
Brad's hand is performing very well against Glenn because Glenn's cards are.
One thing I do when I'm on stream that I need to stop doing is I like look at the difference in their stacks and try to do the math in my head when it does it on the right. Like a big dummy. Why not take advantage of it?
Oh yeah, like I just know that this amount right here is 288 because I'm a genius like that.
Yeah, well, there's a 7,
There's a
just like
7.
you said. Oh, and a queen. Okay.
Glenn has a flush
Spades.
draw.
Yeah, he's showing the deuce of spades. Okay. Now the clubs backdoor.
Or an 8.
Clubs get
Clubs
there.
for Brad, and we're gonna scoop.
The scoop. Brad takes it down. Wow.
The backdoor clubs.
That's crazy. What a hand. And Elijah had the nut club blocker, but no nut clubs. Bingo. That would have been an interesting hand to go to flop. I know that there were some queens running around there. Lowry would have hit a set of 6s and lost. I think he did have the highest clubs, though. I don't think anybody had higher
I
clubs.
will say that just knowing Glenn's penchant for aggressiveness on this flop texture, he would have probably just bet and won it. Just off the
You
flop.
think Brad folds with the 1 over?
Yeah.
Backdoor clubs. Was it queen 7-4 on the flop?
Queen 4-7
Hmm.
with 2 spades and a
Hmm.
club.
So the flop was 4-7, you say? A fast sign's 4-7. It
Was a
appears.
fast signs 4-7.
Now-
I forgot we need to pay attention to that.
It didn't
don't
end up
think I've-
holding, but it got
I've
there.
seen anybody have the 4-7 yet.
Mr. Run Pure saving some of that Run Pure for later. No, I don't think we've had a straight up 4-7 yet.
That does give us a good point, is that this is the first time I think I've seen Michael play on the stream. So I am going to be watching out for if Michael ever folds the 4-7.
Oh, yeah? You think he will?
I think he'll fold the 4-7 at some point.
Hmm.
Maybe not in Hold'em. He might just try to get it all in pre and Hold'em.
Elijah, unfortunate with that one, buddy. That was a rough one. He did get up for a second. I don't know if he's coming back or not, but he did stand up after that. He might have had to go get a little
So
rebuy.
are we
in.
going to see some stack matching out of the Glenn? Glenn bought
Oh,
it for
yeah.
1,000.
Adam with not a great starter here. Mark, do you know what 4 cards, all different suits is called when they're not paired? It's a game variant. Starts with a B.
Let me drink my water. It's a Badoogie.
Yeah, there you go. Good stall tactic. Yes, a Badoogie.
I needed to think of it.
Yeah, that was great. That was smart. He took a little sip of water to delay the answer. That's a veteran move. Tracy 3-bets his
quick.
queens, a mole with the suited 8s, and a pocket pair. Hayden, a mole, and Tracy all have clubs.
Brad's got an interesting
What happened to Glenn?
double suited low rundown.
Did he not get cards?
He might have gotten dealt out.
Yeah, maybe. No. Oh, Brad has a 6. Continuing to run on, and a gutter to the straight
And a
flush.
straight flush draw.
Wow. A hammer lock on this one. I guess Hayden has a gut shot to the 5. Backdoor clubs working for a mole. And then we got 3 over pairs. So do you donk lead there as Brad with this hand?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I do not.
Tracy's going to come along. Americutioner calls. And Mexicutioner. The
This is-
Cutioner's call.
This is kind of a weird hand that Brad has that we're not like strong enough to.
Mhm.
Because imagine someone just pots it behind you. Like how uncomfortable our hand is.
Yeah.
Now it's not so uncomfortable.
Slightly
You
more
have the
comfortable now.
nuts.
Oh, and thank goodness Hayden got out. He would have had a straight. Brad not even finished stacking those chips from the last pot is going to bet pot again. Oh no, he bet half pot.
Yeah, I do definitely like small sizing. There's not really a ton of hands
Well-
that we're gonna get a lot of value out of
Yeah.
when the board is paired like that. So
And Tracy was it would have put Tracy all in, I believe. Glenn folded 4-4 pre. Wow. Dodging bullets. Mr. Rumpier. That's and here we have our first straddle of the day. Shocker.
Makes
It came from
sense.
Glenn. Bad news for Adam. He never gets to play his big blind.
well, let's see if Michael goes for the double straddle or not.
I think he will later.
I do see like a group of players here where it could definitely go Glenn straddle, Michael double straddle, Tracy triple straddle. I think as the night progresses.
Could be for sure. Yeah, there isn't really a great window of straddlers aside from that one, but that's definitely one that could arise.
Last week I remember putting the 80 on a couple times.
Yeah, there was definitely a good murderer's row there. Let's see if Michael has a good no straddle. Ooh, good no straddle, Michael. Good no. Oh, did we have a misdeal?
We have a Destiny.
Oh no, we got to put that one on the board.
Oh, we have a board.
Yeah.
What
Well,
does
we
our board say? Let me read this out.
well we have two boards here. We have the Lowry stand up counter and then the Destiny card flip counter or misdeal counter.
Okay, so Destiny has 1 point. So far, Lowry has 0 points.
Right. He did have a pregame stand up though, which we were counting as half a point.
Okay, well, let me write down half a point then. We'll
Yeah.
write down half.
It's a tiebreaker for later.
Alrighty.
Lowry generally does get up a little quick sometimes, but that's normally when he's antsy. He hasn't done it yet
If
though.
it was the Glenn stand-up counter, I'm pretty sure we'd be at 2 already.
Yeah. I believe they will in Hold'em, not PLO with Glenn there. That's probably a good
This
point,
is
Kelly.
gonna be a fun raising hand.
Executioner with another good no straddle. He's got half of the fast signs.
Limp it.
Sporting. Oh, Tracy with the fast sign 7-4. He's also got ace queen as a backup just in case.
I much prefer the suited ace part of this hand.
You think he pots it here? It's going to be him close to all in.
With $65, Tracy's just sticking it in here. Suited ace, get it all in.
He does raise.
We're on
Not a full pot, but
all of Tracy's money will be in the pot at some
A
point.
mole.
in this hand.
putting those chips to work. Amol's a cash up guy. He likes to get his chips into green as quickly as he can. He doesn't like the big stacks behind him. Brad with a little Obi.
The unsuited version of what he had earlier.
Yeah. Ooh, Glenn with a suited ace and a pair.
Pot.
I think he said call.
No, sir.
No, he did 3-bet. Okay. I thought he said call. I guess he
Look at
said
that.
pot.
The Tracy money's all in.
Yeah, so you're 3 ways to a flop here. Tracy's all in. Small side between the Executioner and Glenn. Glenn taking on the Cutioners.
Glenn has my favorite hand right now.
King. Wait.
Pocket eight.
Oh, pocket eights. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Bryce's. The Bryce and
He has the
the
Bryce
mark.
and the lookup.
The Bryce sandwich. Little mark in the middle. Will we see any diamonds, hearts, clubs, or spades? We got
another-
all the suits. The hearts are out there from Executioner and top
And we
set.
have an open ender.
Or no, not top set. That was last hand.
We have top pair
Check
top
sit.
pair for Tracy.
Really?
We have an open ender from Executioner.
Do you like that check there from him? Yep.
Yeah,
He-
I don't mind it.
Okay. I guess his heart draw is only 10 high. I could see that.
Yeah.
He is actually behind Tracy here, so
Not anymore.
Nope.
Glenn would have rivered a boat.
well, that's unfortunate for Glenn.
Gave up on the Bryce mark a little bit too early.
Glenn didn't go about his ways. I'm sure he's telling Michael right now how he would have rivered the boat.
But yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of hands that have a ton of equity
Mm-hmm.
that just elect to pot control in early streets.
Yeah.
You never want to be putting yourself in a position where you're getting pushed off your equity or you're piling in a bunch of money with non-nutted draws. That's the quickest way to get felted in this game because, imagine Mike just chooses to pot the 10 high flush draw,
Right.
gets called behind by, a queen high flush draw or the ace high flush draw. And it's just, you're putting in a ton of money
Yeah.
way behind.
Yeah. That's a good point. He did have a decent little a draw that he wants to see another card on. The Jack is an interesting card for him. That when it gets checked, it feels pretty safe that his queen is ahead at that point because I don't think Glenn checks twice with
Yeah.
the Jack.
Well, because most people are going to be betting the strongest draws or like their 2 pairs or their sets on
Mhm.
flop. So once the flop checks through, the equity of the combo draw goes up quite a bit, and you can try to isolate the all-in player.
All right, we got a new player, or I think it's Elijah that came back in. Yeah, Kelly, we'll show the up and down after this hand. We'll see some other statistics. It's going to be interesting because Elijah did reload. Hashtag Team Elijah back in the chat. He just had to go get a couple more bullets. Glenn getting to straddle twice, basically a dream come true for him. Executioner, no straddle this time.
Curious to see if we see him all play a second hand of the stream.
Old Knit Factory.
Yeah, we do
He
kind of
is-
have the knit corner over
Yeah,
here.
him and Larry have played the same number of hands, so
Larry-
we might have to. Larry's now
That
ahead.
should be chart number 3 right there. Is how many hands do a mole?
We can keep track of that in our heads. Let's not. There's no need to waste paper. Okay, Tracy, he 3-bet with or I guess technically just a open range or a flat on the
10
straddle.
4.
Hayden with some low
Lowry
cards
with the
here.
double
Ooh,
suit aces
Lowry.
on the button.
Dude, did you see him sit up there?
He said,
Now,
"Whoa,
there's
here we
not
go."
physical tells are not always a real thing, but sometimes they're a real thing. And the guy who's leaning back all casual and then suddenly sits up and raises on the button when he doesn't normally do that, I'm looking at that guy and going, okay, he's got a good hand.
So it would look like Glenn and Tracy both forgot Lowry is Lowry.
Well, they both know it, but I mean, honestly, if you're playing this game and you know that guy has aces, you can play kind of around
Let's
that.
get some diamonds on this flop.
Dang, pain is what Mark wants.
Diamonds.
And you get it. Tracy with top pair plus second nut diamonds. Broadway draw for Lowry and nut diamonds.
Diamonds
Glenn,
for everybody.
bottom pair and 9 high diamonds. Technically a monster in his eyes.
It's hard to make a pair.
Tracy might lead here. Oh, he does check.
I would love to see Lowry bet like $75.
Glenn,
Snap. 20 snap.
snap called. I thought he raised actually, but nope.
Tracy jams. Lowry just gets the dream spot.
He's got to dodge some stuff for Tracy.
Three-way pot in PLO.
A lot of backdoors.
50% equity.
Yeah. A low card here on the backdoor gives probably a straight draw for one of them and probably 2 pair for one of them. This turn could be real interesting. Lowry can end it all with a diamond. King.
That's an
Oh, the
insane
devastating
card.
card for Lowry. 7.
Wow.
Tracy's going to take this one down. Lowry, does he get a side pot? No, he does not.
There's no side. They checked it down.
Poor Lowry. Unlucky, but the Americutioner gets there on the turn with the king. You saw when they got it in, it was about 35% for Tracy and about, even with that mega flop for Lowry, he was only about a 45-50% favorite to win the hand. So it's still basically a flip. He did have a great hand, though. No, you can't be too hard on yourself there, Lowry. Glenn there in the unfortunate spot of having the worst diamond draw.
Let's go ahead and pop up kind of our ups and downs for today.
As requested. Let me get that up here. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Looks like Brad's up the most on a mole, sitting on his pile of gold like Smog from The Hobbit. And Tracy and Adam also up. It looks like Elijah is only down $3. I think that
that's right.
Yeah, I'm let's get a repeat of that. I don't know how that just turned off. Larry down 18.
That makes sense.
Hayden's just hasn't gotten much there. Americutioner got a little back after that first buy-in there. Lowry took a hit just in, and Glenn so far throwing the party, but let's be honest, that could change in an instant.
Change very quickly.
Let's see our VPIPs currently. Glenn and Tracy playing all the hands,
Okay,
and
so okay, I think
it
Alicia's
reset.
because
Yeah.
but
so we'll have
makes a
to
lot of sense.
on the track. There was another buy-in, so ignore that about Elijah and Adam. Somehow not the lowest.
I think they're tied for the bottom. I think 3
Yeah.
only got 33%,
Larry with the get-up tracker of 1.
which is arguably pretty normal. But
Yeah.
when you have these kinds of players at this table,
A lot of hands here. A lot of mediocre hands here. Glenn actually probably, ironically, the best hand. Doesn't count first buy-in, so if Elijah and Tracy. Yeah, I think that's correct. We'll have to get that, keep that in mind, because Tracy did have a rebuy. Oh, he was up, actually. But then he did rebuy, yeah. And now he's up. So he's up probably 300. Glenn leads out here with top pair, gutter, Hayden with just one pair, and Elijah's going to fold his pair as well. Glenn shows the deuce 3.
Shows the
Yeah.
out low draw.
Well, we knew that was coming. There was no way he was showing the ace. Now, if you're playing in this game, you think, Glenn actually really could just be betting the deuce 3 there. So I'm really curious to see if we see a mole put the straddle on. He's up. He's in a position that he would be out of position versus both the Executioner and Glenn when he's on the straddle. So I think this might be a time where he doesn't do it, strictly based upon the fact that those are probably the two people with the most 4-card experience at the table outside of himself.
Regardless, I'm going to give him a piece of my mind if he doesn't, because...
Yeah. I just think that if he couldn't pick a worse spot to be the straddler, Tracy.
This is a pretty hand.
Good no straddle, Tracy.
I'm curious to see if Tracy's going to either choose just to pot it immediately, or if we're just going to try to put this in the limp.
He's been pretty passive pre-flop. Those queens he flatted earlier. He did pot when he was short stack, but when he's had chips, he hasn't gotten it in as much. And he does choose to pot it, though.
Now, I do think that a lot of these players, like Amol, Glenn, Executioner, are all going to be potentially prone to, still 3-betting. So I don't necessarily think a pot to 15 is going to keep them from raising if they want to raise their hand.
So if you were playing...
Ooh, Elijah with aces.
Elijah does just flat the aces. They all know Glenn's over there in the blinds. So there might be some people in the weeds here.
This is my one hand. Glenn's gonna flat.
Glenn does say...
arguably, yeah, I'm flatting Glenn's hand.
Yeah, I think Glenn's sitting there going, no. No work here.
So Adam and Glenn have each other's outs.
Would you rather have Hayden or Brad's hand right now?
Brad's hand for sure.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting because even though Hayden has a pair, the connectivity and draws that Brad hands has versus Hayden's is sometimes preferable. And he does flop open-ended.
So Elijah does have top set.
Pretty good flop for him. Tracy is going to lead with top and backdoor nut diamonds.
I would love to see on this type of texture Elijah just flat behind. We're honestly not really scared of anything.
Mid-range cards are the only scary things. Like anything from a 9 to a 4 basically we don't love it. And he does just flat. He listened to you. Glenn gets his deuce 3 out of the way. Oh, well. I
kind of cursed him.
That was my fault.
Card, though.
Wow, that gave Brad the nuts.
Brad has
plus
a straight flush draw.
Oh, Elijah. Team Elijah, you guys need to get some words in the chat here if you want him to hit a boat, because he's going to need it.
You'll need to start typing board pair, board pair, board pair.
Yeah. Now, I didn't see a lot of 5s or 7s out. Now, we know the 9s are basically gone.
The 5 of hearts.
I think the 9s are actually fully gone.
Or the king of hearts. The king of hearts would be fun, too.
Yeah. I think he's...
However, I think Tracy's out of this hand once action gets back to him.
Yeah, he's not calling. Good just flat by Elijah, too, recognizing that if somebody did have a straight draw, they could have just gotten there. This is not the best turn for him.
And you're in position, so there's if the board pairs on the river, there's...
Good fold by Tracy there.
Good opportunity that someone's going to bet for you.
Oh, I thought that was a 5 at first.
And I do believe this is going to go bet call.
We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we don't go too crazy on the river here. Both open-ender draws got there that were there on the flop, 8-6 and 6-4.
The problem is Elijah only has 250 behind, and after seeing that action, how he played the Broadway earlier when it was a paired board with a flush, I think that he's going to view top set as just a little bit too strong.
Brad bets 200. Nice job knowing the audience here.
It's just a really hard spot to get away from because Brad could be betting smaller sets, right?
Yeah, it just sucks that both open-enders got there. Like if it's not the 3, that's probably one of the worst rivers you could have because 6-4 suddenly gets there.
I would have loved to see.
He also has the ace of hearts, so he knows that he's not like floating like nut hearts. Honestly, the ace of hearts might be a card that saves him. Good instincts by him to know that it's not the greatest call, but yeah, a little frustrating for Elijah.
He
But
did not look happy.
no, I mean honestly, there's a lot of people there that essentially he has the third nuts and he took his time to call on the river, which I think is telling that he's aware that it's not the best hand, but it's just a little too strong to fold.
Because
Don't blame him.
It is very easy to kind of look at top set and be like, oh, I have top set. Snap.
Yeah, Brad could have had a set of sevens there. Doesn't see a lot of. He can't really put Elijah on aces because he just flatted pre. So his hand's under repped. I think I'd probably get there too. The only saving grace is maybe he can get away because he has the ace of hearts, so he knows Brad isn't turning like ace high hearts into a bluff or something.
Yeah, it's also really hard to sit there like whenever you have a short stack because the pot was, I think it was 558, so it's about 560, and you have like 250 in front of you, and you're still getting bet into. A lot of times, people are going to shut down on bluffing when you don't have a lot of chips because they're assuming that, oh, he's just going to call it off because he doesn't have very many chips left. So it like kind of can lower the amount of bluffs that people are going to have.
Now, if we leave GTO world and go to like real people world where we're talking about how people actually pave, I think it's an interesting phenomenon, the fact that he had 250 and only 200 got bet. Because there's some people that if he bet 250 would fold because he's already in for his second buy-in. And if he was like, I'm only playing 2 buy-ins, he might just fold. Even though he's getting great pot odds, I think it's actually pretty savvy.
He did get left with the $52.
Yeah. That's one of those things that if you're somebody like Brad who pays attention to the game, you might notice is that some people sometimes play differently depending upon how much they're in for. If like say if the amount you're betting leaves them down or still up, they might be more prone to call or fold depending. And betting not all of his chips, but some of them, leaving him the chance to still play. And here he is coming over the top here. I think was really smart by Brad. I think it almost guaranteed him the call. And Glenn wastes no time re-raising.
I mean, this is a premium. You have 2 suits. So
Yeah, he's got nut low draw plus diamonds. Does anybody need to tell Glenn that we're not playing low, or he'll figure it out?
Tracy also has the nut low.
He did, but he got him away from. He didn't have backup low though.
Tracy
Adam,
a suited ace is kind of interesting.
Adam folded it.
But I do like what you were saying though, is like the psychological side of if somebody's, all of their chips have been put in
right
or not. And I see this a lot in tournaments more so than cash.
It is a very tournament mindset that people do adopt into cash. Diamonds here for Glenn. Straight. Straight.
Queen high straight for both of them.
So if you're new to 4 card, you have to play 2 cards. So just because they have the queen doesn't mean they have the straight. But Elijah having the queen and the 10 and Glenn having the queen and the 8 allows them both to have a straight on this board. If they just had a queen and none of the other connecting cards, they would not have a straight. That's one of the things that I think newer players to 4 card variety get kind of confused on the most, because it is a little different, right? Like you're thinking, no, I have a queen and there's 4 other cards there, but you have to have the backup card in your hand because you are always forced to play exactly 2 cards, no more, no less.
I especially see it when someone has a single, like the ace of hearts in their hand and there's 4 hearts on the board, and they think that they have a flush.
That is true. Speaking of the flush, don't forget that we do have the Flush Frenzy promotion going on here. We kind of glossed over this earlier, but there's going to be 2 windows of it. So not just one continuous thing, but basically you play from 2 to 6 or 9 to 1. And if you get the 4 flushes, then you will win the $5,000 jackpot. Standard breakup as before. There is a little caveat with the payouts. That if one table's playing, 70% of the jackpot goes to the winner and 30% goes to the table. If it's more than one table, then 50% to the winner, 30 to the table, and 20 to the room, which is kind of cool. If there's only one table, you're actually getting more of the jackpot than you would normally, because normally it's 50, 30, 20. But that's for like a bad beat or something like that. Not the Flush Frenzy necessarily, but for splits like that. So we are seeing that. So come out here. The rest of May will be running this promotion.
And that split is fun to know because this stream is going to end at about 9:30, and that window is going to start at 9 p.m. today.
Correct.
Which means that this table, these players are going to come out and want to keep playing some poker when they get done
Right.
with the stream. So I encourage anybody who's watching to come up, play some poker, get a second Hold'em table going, and try to hit this Flush Frenzy today.
It also is good for other days of knowing, like, I want to be on the table before 9 o'clock, because, like, once it gets to 9 o'clock, people are probably not leaving until 1. I mean, maybe some people will bust out, but generally, if you're there at 9, you're leaving out.
I can speak for myself. It is going to keep me here longer.
Glenn flops open-ended and a gutter and just bottom pair just to be safe. Holy moly, we have a mole sighting. He did straddle. We don't have to make fun of him. We still can though.
What I am going to make fun of is, well, I guess it was a raised pot. Okay, I was about to make fun of the fact that I think he limped his straddle with kings, but he did not.
Well, he's unsuited, and he blocks ace, which is probably actually good for Ray raise, don't you think?
I do think that a mole is probably going to peel at least one against Glenn.
Yeah, he knows Glenn could have just a 4. And he blocks the 8, which is kind of good. The problem with the mole's hand is, I guess a 2 is a good turn for
That's
him.
a great turn card.
I mean, it's against Glenn, though. Like, against the normal player,
But no,
deuce is great.
no obvious draws got there.
Yeah.
Right.
Really, what he's looking for on the turn is a brick, something like a queen or an ace.
I
Oh,
actually find it kind of interesting. I've talked to Glenn and a mole a bunch about PLO, and I kind of know how both of them think. I think that a mole probably would have seen a 4 as a good river, which would have been the most disaster river for him in that specific hand. But usually when you have something like an overpair and you're calling an opponent who's betting into you and the bottom card on the board pairs, usually that's good because a lot of people are going to be prone to betting like top 2 pair, and you can counterfeit a lot of 2 pairs that way.
And we're back to Hold'em as we switched on the button there. So this is the second round of round of each. So get your Hold'em minds on here. We might see Glenn get up and cry for a little bit. Hayden,
Pretty hand from Hayden.
the 10-8 of diamonds. Kind of limp under the gun
I
here.
don't really see Hayden pick up really any hands.
No.
He's been kind of...
No, he's been
hanging
pretty card
out.
dead. I also think he's pretty unfamiliar with 4 cards, so I think he was kind of testing the waters there. Lowry with the king 4. Is he going to let it go? Lowry's got a spiffy little hoodie there. I like that WSOP hoodie that he got. It's pretty cool. If you're at the series this year or on their online shop, that is a nice hoodie that he has there.
I was told the Lubbock legend himself brought it up for him. And
Very nice of Evan to give him. Well, Evan accidentally got a kid small instead of a normal small.
fit perfectly.
So it's a little loose on Lowry, but he's got
I
it
don't
on.
think it was an accident. I think it was definitely on purpose.
No, I think he meant to buy it. Oh, what did the knit fold? 7-3? Oh, gosh.
I would love to see a call from Hayden here.
Hell yeah. Get him, buddy. No, I'm not rooting against Glenn. I'm just rooting for Hayden.
I'm rooting for Hayden.
Yeah.
I like to see Hayden win. Unfortunately,
Right in Glenn's range. Hayden's been known to throw some bluffs out there, though. Although I don't think in this spot he will.
check bet fold quite often.
Yeah. He is going to let it go.
Yeah, I should have asked if Mr. Lubbock Legend himself could have gotten me a hoodie. I didn't realize the hoodies were going to look that cool. Like the inside of the hood has all the logos on it. It's pretty sick.
I don't know. Evan, did they have them in women's or no?
No. At least I'm a child large. Come on.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Sorry.
A little bit bigger than Lowry. Don't insult me that much.
Marco, I wasn't laughing, but Marco's over there on the tracker. He started cracking up. Oh.
Marco, we have mic number 2 over here if you want to get on.
No, he's learning the tracker.
He's busy.
Yeah.
Some people work at work.
Unlucky. I don't know what that's about. Brad up piles. Him and Amolda definitely the biggest winners so far today. Both up about $1,000. He's gonna let this under the gun fold. One thing that Amol said about 10-handed that he doesn't like is how slow it plays. And so I'm sure he's not a huge fan of the time that's taking.
I mean, I understand how he feels, right? If he would have gotten to play at a normal pace, he would have been able to play at least twice as many hands as he would have
Right.
played.
Ooh, Larry with the 3-bet on the button here. Amol does fold the suited king. He probably would have called Tracy's raise, but Tracy gets caught and instead of giving up says, well, no, I'm going to come along here with the
Jason phase on.
the queen tray, the San Francisco waiter. That is Jason's favorite hand. Let's see some hearts here. Nope. Top for...
Ace. Is it that easy? You just raise ace.
I think Tracy's going to lead. Yeah. Tracy loves this, and I think
I
this
would love to see a flat out of Larry here. I don't think we're going to get it. I would love to see just a flat.
Yeah. This is a tournament
Smaller-
play that Tracy
smaller
does that I
piece.
think works in his favor. is sometimes when he's called a raise pre, he thinks that the guy has just a pocket pair, he will lead a big card with
I
nothing.
believe that Tracy has some devious intentions in this hand. We're not peeling that flop.
He's playing it like he has a club draw right now. There's also 7-4 out there. I don't think Larry's going to let him. Oh, he does give it up. Okay. I think if a club came, he could legitimately rep it. Now, I don't know if Larry folds. He's generally pretty he's pretty savvy enough to know people will bet miss clubs, but Tracy was going for it there.
I don't mind peeling in that position to try to take it away on a later street. I would have liked to see a larger size on the turn out of Tracy. I do think that going kind of small like that isn't really accomplishing what he wanted.
I would imagine that his thoughts are he's going blocker bet, trying to rep a club draw. And so if a club came, he was going to bluff clubs on the river because that's a good story to tell there. You kind of lead flop, you call, then you make a, hey, let's keep the small bet on the turn. Oh, and is that a double straddle?
From Adam.
Lowry and Adam get in there, and Glenn says, yes, we sir.
75.
Glenn ranged in there with the 5-3. I mean, he can't fold that.
I told you, 100% VPIP.
Lowry folds to Jack 9. Oh, no, Adam.
Adam, we got to be a little bit stickier there.
Well, he could just be playing a range where he wants to just flat, doesn't want to get in there unless he's re-raising Glenn. And in which case, I don't hate that. He doesn't really want to play out of position against a strong player like Glenn. But, yeah, that might have been a little too strong to fold. So we're going to have to send him back to school for some remedial lessons on that one.
Yeah, always play your wheel aces on the double straddle.
Detention, sir, for you.
Chapter 52 or something like that.
Yeah, we're going to have to get it. And he learned his lesson. Now he's not straddling.
He said, okay, we're done.
The Faison here is going to let it go. Let's get Elijah a hand. He had a rough PLO stretch. No. Now, his shirt says Rochester. Is he from New York?
No, he is from Indiana.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I think I remember that. Is there a Rochester, Indiana? I don't think so.
I don't know. It was funny. I was asking him where he was from on the last stream while he was wearing a Purdue hoodie that I didn't really put the two together.
Gotcha. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean. I mean, Rochester's a place in New York, so that could be definitely the wrong vibe there. Mexicutioner, or both Cutioners in versus a mole. They are the tag team duo over in Midland.
They did win the Midland Tag Team Tournament. I heard that they're gonna go back and
is that this week or next week? I thought that was yesterday.
I don't know.
I think it was yesterday.
Was it?
I want to say so, but we can ask Tracy later. Tracy taking advantage to bet. Good instincts there by Tracy, knowing his ace high might just be good.
Sometimes just no one wants the money that's in the middle.
Yeah.
Rochester, Indiana.
Oh, it is a Rochester, Indiana. Okay, thank you for that, Jenny. I appreciate that. Is it? I wonder if it's Jen or Jen middle initial I. Probably Jenny.
Yeah, my grandparents moved to Evansville about 10 years ago, so I've been to Evansville quite a few times.
Rochester, Minnesota Mayo Clinic. Glenn folded 7-4.
Yeah, he did.
Whoa, my gosh!
Snap in the muck.
This guy, he probably just did it he probably did it and then told Michael right afterwards, I just folded 7-4.
Oh, yeah.
He would have won the hand, though. Mayo Clinic is in Rochester, Minnesota. I didn't know that. We're associated with Mayo Clinic here.
Yeah, that's a you thing.
Yeah, we're like, I can't remember, some cardiology thing where we are part of the Mayo Clinic's range or whatever. Jenny with an I. I like that, Jenny. That's a cool way to spell that. Yeah, 7-4 was the winner. No surprise. Wow. Tracy with one off of the nuts. Larry with one off of the nuts. Hayden with the suited king. Adam with pocket nines. I really would have liked to see the raise from Adam there in the big blind.
Yeah, there's a couple hands in here that I would have liked to see a raise from. I think we could have raised Hayden's hand. We could have raised Lowry's hand, Adam's hand.
Lowry flops open-ended. The 9 shrivel up here. Mexicutioner's going to make a stab at it with bottom pair. Tracy, no clubs.
Larry with middle pair.
Tracy says, well, bye. There's thoughts.
Hayden's got the king with the backdoor diamonds.
I like Hayden's hand. Is he going to challenge his dad? He says, what up, Pops?
He should. The king is pretty good.
Brad mid-story. Lowry gets in there with the...
I would
Now,
love
what's
to see a
interesting is that I would like to see Hayden raise there.
9 on the turn.
Wow. Now, this is going to get, I think, some action from Hayden here. Let's see what he does. Oh, is he going to check? He does check it to see his equity.
Ooh.
Great card for him on the river.
I could see
I think Tracy or
Tracy or
Mex-
Michael
yep.
take a stab at this.
they are going to.
Hayden jam. Love to see Hayden.
Oh, I think
jam.
Tracy's going to call? Oh, he's got a 4. I was like,
Yeah,
what's
he
calling
does.
him?
He does. I would love to see Hayden just go all in. Bam.
Nope.
He is gonna.
He just calls. He says, and now do you think he waits for his dad to show his hand?
Slow roll. Slow roll.
Oh, he does. And Hayden showing him what's up. He takes down both the Cushioners. Michael's never been so proud to lose a pot.
Oh, I believe Hayden's up.
What do you think
on
about raising that flop there in the cutoff with King 8, backdoor diamonds? You do. Michael did continue on the flop, King 10.
I think it's one of those
5.
spots where you're strong, but you're not a premium. And being in position, you don't really want to be folding out hands that are stabbing that are way behind you.
Yeah.
But it's kind of one of those like just pot control. There's a lot of people. I would have liked to see a bet get put in on the turn. I think once it checks to us on the turn, we're just really, really, really far ahead of a lot of people. I don't think anybody is slowing down when they have like top pair with a better kicker. So I would have liked to see a bet going on the turn.
What's interesting is that I think if he was in the small blind or the big blind, I like the check raise more than just the
Yeah,
raise on the flop.
Protect their equity a little bit.
Yeah, and you're going to be out of position, so you kind of want to take the lead on good turns.
But being in position, I definitely don't mind a flop.
Show void. It's the void.
I don't know.
You want us to turn the screen black, Kelly? I don't know. We could probably do that. I don't know. We can get it back. Tracy's going to call the 7-6. Hayden flatting with the ace queen. Brad decides to fold the jack 8 this time. I think he means VPIP. He just didn't type it right. Is my guess.
Yeah, he's a couple letters off.
The V's there. Oh, Elijah with the hand. Here we go. Hashtag Team Elijah. Straight from the Mayo Clinic. He says, let's send you to the hospital.
We could see Elijah and Hayden get into it on this one.
Yeah.
We'll show it after this hand, Kelly, for sure.
Oh, Glenn calls with the queen 9 off.
Executioner.
Executioner.
10.
Looks like Elijah is in a good spot here to get.
Tracy's just said the 7-6 offsuit.
No.
This is an awkward spot.
What if
for
Hayden back raises here? I would not hate this because really the biggest
I could
challenge
see
he had was
Hayden
Tracy.
folding. He looks kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, he
like,
could
body
fold.
language wise. I could
I-
see him be like, whoa, this is way too much action going on right now.
I think all options here are on the table. Yeah. I think fold, re-raise, and call were all available. His back re-raise probably gets called because he doesn't have enough to push everybody off, but if he had a little more, it might be better. Ooh, Executioner
Pair from
tops
Executioner. Very
pair.
clean.
And he says, let's get it in. And gets 2 snap falls. I will say Tracy and Glenn are in the quick action category. Elijah says 1 time.
Max Payne.
Now, if he hits a king here. Oh my gosh. That was probably one of those cards that Executioner is going, oh, dang, I just hit. And he goes, oh, no, I'm good.
Elijah didn't like his hand before.
No, they both were hoping for that
Likes it
king.
now.
They got the.
Well, Team Elijah just took
Yeah.
it down.
That's a great one. Let's look at the void here.
Let's go to the void.
Void here. After we've gone through a couple of Hold'em hands.
Glenn is in second place.
Yeah. Tracy, pretty game agnostic. Lowry and Amol, the biggest nits at the table.
Could have expected that. Larry's actually way higher than I expected at 30.
He's got some good hands. He had ace king. He had the pair earlier. He's gotten some good hands to play.
Some numbers I expect to change by the end of this. I think Brad is gonna play some more hands. I think Brad's been a little bit card dead up to now.
I think an Executioner might have more hands too. He's usually in more than that.
And I do expect.
I'm a little surprised to see. Would you think Elijah is playing more hands than 36%? I would say he is.
I think he is, but again, I expect that his VPIP numbers probably got reset when he rebought.
Let's see how he did after that double. I wonder if
Hayden
it's
being
hit. Yeah.
at 52% is kind of interesting.
Hayden loves to see a flop. So, oh well, we'll look at it after the hand. Oh, it's a zebra. I honestly couldn't tell what that emoji was that Jenny keeps putting in there.
Oh, I thought it was a wolf from over here. But my
Yeah.
eyesight's really bad and they're really small.
The screen we're looking at it on doesn't show the best glimpse of it.
So what does the zebra mean? What's the significance of the zebra emoji, Jenny?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's any zebras up there. College mascot. I don't even know if there's a college that has a zebra
The
mascot.
Rochester, Indiana Zebras.
Could be. The Fighting Zebs. Looks like we got a raise from Liar with the King Jack suited.
Gorgeous hand. Just a flat from Glenn with the suited connectors. The offsuit 6x we can raise. Or the offsuit 5-3
Right.
we raise, but the suited 6-5.
Well, there's a double straddle there. Oh, what a flop for
then we
Glenn.
just flop the combo draw.
Yeah, this is gonna get raised.
Lowry has top pair. I believe Lowry's about to get check raised.
No, he just decides to flat.
See if I would.
Oh, it is the Rochester mascot.
Oh, it is.
That's crazy.
See, I told you. How knowledgeable we are, and just gets there. Mr. Run Pure, run and pure, and checks it. Min click.
Wow. Lowry and
Lowry can get
Winter.
away with this. I've seen him fold in spots like this. He does not like it. He does not like it at all.
Oh, he goes for it.
We just jam.
No, Glenn just goes no. One
Oh,
time he says 7-4 gets there. Obviously, Lowry got in. Not the best card for him to bet on the turn there. Unfortunately, I think we can check back that turn.
Yeah, an overcard club.
Check back turn. Basically, you tell Glenn, "Hey, I don't like that card," and then Glenn will bet the river with his bluffs and his flushes, and then we can just hopefully catch his bluffs.
Yeah, because Lowry knows that Glenn is going to be bluffing probably more than anybody else at this table. He'll be.
We're not going to count this as a Lowry get up, but it is there.
No, I have some insider information that Lowry is going to be rebuying for $1,000 probably.
Oh, okay. Tell my buddy Michael that Herbal Factory says hello. All right.
Let's go Glenn in chat. Wait, was that a misdeal?
Ooh, number 2 for Destiny. No flip though. I think it was just a straight misdeal. Was it a flip? Did you see?
I did not. All I saw was Glenn throwing his cards back to her.
Her cheeks are rosy. I think it was a flip. I need to get back on these tables. Yeah. Well, we'd love to have you back, Bailey. Let's see. Pretty good game. Lowry does come back in. Is it 1,000?
For 500.
Oh, blah, blah, blah. This is a
Tracy's
raise.
gonna play it. I know Tracy.
Hit
Tracy's
the
gotta
button.
play this.
Oh, we don't have that on.
You clicked the wrong button.
No, I did. I clicked the right one, but we don't have the thing on that makes the noise, and I don't know which one it is. So, wow, 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 wow.
Imagine pressing that, just like shut everything off.
Yeah, could have.
It's a flat, no raise.
Just a flat. Is he
Shut-
going to 3-bet?
Oh, it was a raise to $5. Wait, what?
He might have done the like cheeky little I'm gonna raise just min that he does sometimes. Lowry
This is interesting.
in there like swimwear.
So Tracy and
Brad
Michael
folded
like to do this
A6.
thing where they like min click each other back and forth.
Yeah, that's what I was
I'd like
thinking
to
was
see a
happening.
Michael re-raise to like $8.
He might. Glenn, fresh off of spiking the clubs, is gonna let this one go. Waiting for PLO and 3 more hands. It looks like. Oh, he didn't deal. She didn't deal Lowry in. And look, I think he did. So he did flat 3, and Michael did min click to 6.
Couldn't a min click be 7? It's 3.
No.
5 is 2.
No. He flatted for 3. They showed his just 3 out there.
and
Yeah,
min clicked him to 6. All right.
yeah. And then he
Got the
made it.
Tony
6.
Helmer's bet. We still don't know what these hands are.
Oh yeah, we don't have Executioner's hand. Someone saying like, Bailey does not know how to play in the chat. I don't know if I'd take that, Bailey. Oh, here we go. Lowry's hand shows up now. It's 3.
Oh, okay,
Executioner
okay.
with the 9-4 diamonds.
It's a perfect min click candidate.
He 3-bet to 6 is so funny.
Hayden let out on whatever this flop is.
It looks like Queen X, so
That makes sense. Oh, that looks like
it's an 8, I think. Queen 8-5. Oh wow,
5.
this turn is just like a 6 always, or a heart. Executioner gets out of the way.
A 6 would be fun.
Not for Hayden.
A 3 would be interesting too.
Yeah. Tracy has been slow playing the 7-4. I don't know if this is approved. Get out of here, little bro. Yeah. We got some folks rooting for Glenn in the chat.
I think we're gonna need a Bailey v Glenn heads up match.
Oh my
It
gosh.
is a
This is the,
six of
Tracy's opened it.
hearts.
Wow, 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 wow. How do we turn on the sound effects here?
Oh my gosh. We said a heart or a 6 would be interesting.
Yeah. I don't know what is the sound effect. No, that's the table.
Oh, just blast it. Oh, and he shows it.
He does
He
show
got called. Like he got
Executioner with the seal of approval. We're going to have to see. That was the first 7-4, and of course it wins. 4 of hearts on the river would have been sick. I don't think we saw one there, though. Unfortunately, we could not complete the stray flush. It has been 0 hands since our last misdeal. Let's see if we can go 1 for 1. Oh, I'm liking this pace here. And we did it! Larry with a good raising hand here. Going to just open under the gun. A mole with his normal folding hand. I don't know if Amol has played a hand since he won that big hand. Maybe one. Lowry decides to flat the 15 this time. Brad raised. Glenn gets out of the way of 4 deuce. Going, God, can we get to the PLO? Executioner call. Tracy with a good little hand here. I think he's going to come along. More Elijahs. Let's go Elijahs in the chat. Yeah. See if he can get back what... he had a rough one there in PLO, but he's out of this hand. We're going to go 7 ways to a flop here. Everyone in their dog in. Ooh, a king 8-6. 2 people with top pair. Larry middle pair. No, Adam does have nut hearts. If it goes backdoor. Lowry probably with the best hand. He thinks on this flop. Brad going to continue off of his bet. Be nice to Destiny, says Julie. Well, Julie, I just want you to know that Destiny was talking some crap earlier. So this is just a bit of a let's see what's happening thing. Ooh, ace on the turn. Good bet by Brad to get everybody out of there that had a better hand. I wonder if this is going to cause Lowry to shut down here. Brad has been playing his hand very strong. Just feels like he might be outkicked here sometimes. Is going to let it go. Aggression by Brad just takes it down. Shows Lowry the king and goes. And Lowry instantly with the what's your kicker? What'd you do? Yeah, why did she lock the door? Hey, which one is the mute, the unmute, the blah, blah, blah? No, not his mic. Which one unmutes the sound effects? That's the sound effects one? Okay, cool. We had a... I didn't hear anything just now. Oh, it's the sound's down. Cool.
We tried to do the 7-4 earlier. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm way louder now.
You are way louder. Speaking of which, double
There
grab
it
with the
is.
7-4. Now we're back. Thank goodness. Sorry, Julie. I'll be nicer to Destiny. Destiny did pass her final exams this week. She did quite well. And
Oh my gosh.
so congratulations to her on that, getting there on the nursing path. No misdeals in the nursing world, hopefully. Glenn raises to 100 and then is mad when Michael instantly calls.
Snap call. Larry picks up
Oh.
aces.
This is just a snap re-raise by Larry. He waited for this hand. Amol probably would have played that hand.
Let's see if Brad's committed
Just
to the
kidding.
7-4.
Brad says, well, that was a fun joke.
So I'm curious to see.
Glenn didn't even think about it. And snap calls the 300. Is this going to put Michael all in? I think it is. Yep. He snaps all in. Is it? It has to be raised because Glenn was putting out extra chips.
It's funny. This is the second time I've been commentating on the stream.
Mhm.
And everybody that knows me knows that I'm a very loud individual. I talk a lot.
Right.
Yet in here, both times, my mic was too low.
Oh, they were telling you were too quiet?
Yeah. It's the first time anyone's ever said that to me.
I just assumed it wasn't the case.
I didn't think so
King
either.
10-8. Great flop from Executioner. Good. Should be a decent flop for Larry. I wonder if Larry's going to pot control with the check here or go for values. 1,000 in the pot.
Check, 7 on the turn.
Oh, he just jams.
Oh, boo.
And Glenn doesn't even say anything, just gets it all in. They're discussing options. Mark is still too low, says Bobby. Bobby, be careful
Really?
what you wish for.
Alrighty.
There you go. That actually, I could hear that a little better.
Is that better, Bobby?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought for a
that's
second to
not
get it. No.
ace or 9, not a jack.
Larry scoops a big one there. Big pot for Larry. How are you doing, Bobby? When are we going to see Bobby Beavers on this stream again? We haven't seen him in a while. Executioner not having the best night so far. That was an unfortunate spot. He ended up getting priced in. And Larry holds up with the aces. I'm sure that Glenn was shocked to see that that's what Larry had after he 3-bet him. Cold 3-bet. Or cold 4-bet, actually, because Brad raised first, huh?
Yeah, well,
I kind of forgot that I'm supposed to hear you, so that's a little bit on me for not knowing that you were too quiet. So I take partial responsibility.
yeah, I legitimately heard myself in my own ear and thought it was loud enough.
Yeah. Oh, we almost had a flipper there. That was close. It hit and it almost instantly flipped, but Destiny. We're back to 4
We
card.
are back to 4 cards.
Twice as many options here. Hopefully Elijah runs a little better in this one. Hashtag Team Elijah's in the chat, please, for him. Hayden under the gun with the suited ace and some middling cards. Kind of an okay hand. I personally
don't really like
I don't
it.
personally love this hand from under the gun. Maybe if I was later position, I would. But knowing that Glenn is just like raising almost all his hands, especially this one.
Oh, yeah, this is a super premium in Glen World.
I jinxed her. No, she didn't mess up. She did fine.
We're playing the hand. Executioner with a suited king.
Julie's going to beat me up. Or come at me with some teeth.
I believe people probably wanted to beat you up for way less.
Good luck to all. Thanks, Dorian. How are you doing, buddy? We can get you in the 4-card game. Let's go. There, Jenny's in the chat. I love it.
Hayden with the 9.
So does
Tracy with the
Tracy.
9. We both have ace 9 actually.
Yeah. Good flop here for them. Technically, Glenn's open-ended, so I could definitely see a bet here. Hayden's going to lead out. I wonder how Glenn's going to play this. He does just snap call. The Executioner also just calling behind. This is one of those hands where I'm pretty sure that the Executioner is playing against Glenn and no one else. Like he's playing Glenn and he's going to see what everybody else does. Glenn turns the hearts as well.
Hayden is going to turn
Wow.
the boat.
But Glenn did, or yeah, Hayden did just turn the boat.
I'm curious to see if, since Hayden's going to go for a bet, if Glenn's going to basically be like, okay, I believe you now. You bet
Yeah,
twice.
I think he's going to, he just does snap call.
Or he just doesn't
Michael
care.
just snap calls as well. Whoa. This is, it's
This
going
is an
great for Hayden.
interesting play from Michael with the overpair.
I think Michael knows where Glenn is and is unsure where Hayden is. And worst case scenario, he loses to Hayden. I don't think he's super good.
Yeah,
He's
I would
probably
say
okay with
that Hayden betting twice is scary.
And he
Hayden
just
betting
snap
3
jams.
times is scary.
It's not for enough to get anybody to fold here. Although Glenn,
Glen River top pair.
I think he's probably going to go away from it. I don't know. Maybe not. Is it $100?
Yeah, I think it'll be Glenn and Michael can probably. Well, Michael just rivered a straight actually.
Yeah, Michael's for sure going to call.
and
I
then
think.
Tracy might call behind.
Oh, Tracy or Michael just raised actually.
Oh, that'll allow Tracy to fold because Tracy only has trips.
Yeah. He's thinking about it
He's
though.
gonna know that trips aren't good.
Well, this is an interesting spot. Do you think Tracy ever thinks that Michael's just protecting Hayden?
Well, I don't think Hayden needs protection.
I don't think so either. But that might be a thought that Tracy has. Turns out Michael again rivers a straight in the spot where somebody already had a boat. Michael is not running well tonight, unfortunately. Let's get some Executioner
that's always the
hype in here.
worst feeling whenever you are hitting your hands, but they're still behind.
The bink on the river, that's actually the worst thing that could happen to you.
And it's a
never
gut
fun.
shot too, so you're just like miracle card.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Good hand there for Hayden. Let's see where we're at in the up-down percentages here. Not the void, but we'll look at the who's winning, who's losing. Brad and he's up 1.6 now. Hayden with that pot up $800. Good job, Hayden. Amol and Larry with their wins. Amol's happened sometime in the 1920s.
Yeah, I
And
was
he's
about
been sitting on that stack ever since then. Unlike the stock market, his does go down. Unfortunately, Glenn and Executioner are throwing the party, and Lowry had the one rebuy I think Elijah is actually down a little more than that, but that's okay. He can climb out here, hopefully here. Let's see what we got here. Wait, and we have an impartial chatter here saying, "Way to beat your dad, Hayden." That's our dance master. I don't know if you saw the stream where a certain individual was dancing around in a suit on stream to a TikTok trend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's she got picked up by Dancing with the Stars, I think, for next season.
Oh
So,
really?
yeah.
As one of the professionals, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, for sure, one of the
Oh, yeah.
professionals. I don't know who she'll be paired with. Probably a pretty decent athlete, which would be cool. Oh, Elijah's got the rally cap on. Did you see that? He's got his hat backwards.
Oh.
And Glenn,
Plus 10% run good.
I thought Glenn folded, but he had just bet so quickly that it looked like he didn't act. Oh,
Glenn, fold, pre-fold.
I'm all folded. The nut low wrap.
Forgot we were playing PLO 8 today.
We'll be voting for you when you're on the show, Beth. I'm sure you're going to do great.
Oh yeah, doesn't each person get like 10 votes?
I have no idea how the show works. I just know that you do vote. I've watched it 0 times. I think I watched one episode when Emmett Smith was on it
Oh,
very
it's
early.
for sure worth watching. My wife and I are actually avid Dancing with the Stars viewers.
You couldn't design a show that I would care less about.
It's awesome.
Oh well, it's just not for me.
I can't dance at all.
I know that.
I learned to dance for my wedding, and that's about the extent of my dancing. But
I had
I
that
do
read
like
on you
watching
before I met you.
professionals do it.
Hey, Destiny, how are you?
What's with the pouty lip?
You're getting some hype
Come-
from
come
Julie
here, Mike,
Hopper in
too.
the tap.
Get in here. You're winning on
You're
our sheet.
Up 2.5 on Lowry.
I didn't flip those cards. They stuck together.
I don't know. We
This
were
counts as
watching.
misdeals as well.
Okay, well it says flips.
And this is implied.
We took some liberties.
What are you doing? Oh no. Well, you can't spoiler.
What?
You can't spoiler us. How are you, Destiny?
I'm not good. I actually just put in my 2 weeks notice. I'm not ever dealing it with again.
Thanks, Whitney. Whitney just turned the light off in the
We
stream
turned the
room.
lights off. We were trying to save some electricity here.
Earlier, I locked the door.
Yeah, it's a clown fiesta in here. Tracy turned the second nut straight. Glenn with basically nut diamonds and the 6-eye diamonds, and top 2 for Brad.
I've heard him say a couple times, a diamond draw is a diamond draw.
Yeah. We found out that Michael's wife Beth is going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Like for real?
Are you like a Dancing with the
I
Stars
am.
viewer?
I am.
Okay, so
heavy.
don't people get 10 votes?
Yes,
like
10
a
votes
person-
per,
See? Told
per
you.
couple
Disagree.
per voting.
But I was just saying, like, I know what I'm talking about.
Well, like
I'm
it's
not
10 votes
surprised.
per voting method. You could like.
So the point is we can rack Beth up a bajillion votes.
I'm just saying if she's actually gonna be there.
Yeah,
I
she's
will
one of the
be-
professional dancers, actually.
Oh, okay.
After
Yeah.
that last stream.
She's on the
Tracy's gonna
professional
scoop
side.
This one. Brad with his first loss of the night. And everyone say hi to Destiny.
Oh,
How are y'all? What did you
Hey,
get
guys.
all sad?
well, I was about to get on my phone, but
Oh, okay. Well,
I
no,
wasn't-
no,
Don't do
that's why
that.
we turned that on. You can't be doing that on
Well,
those.
you're on camera instead.
Yeah,
perfect.
we got her, boys. All right.
Not
So,
like they don't know who I am. I'm on the screen right now.
Oh my
yeah, I know,
gosh.
but we still wanted to. Everybody's got to see everybody's pretty face.
Mm.
They had to look at me and Mark, so
It's a dealer
Yeah.
yeah,
reception.
we needed some.
How
Like the
much did
Matrix.
the-
She's in here and on the screen at the same time.
I know.
Yeah. Glenn looks like he's reloading here. Not the best night for Glenn. He's had some good hands that just weren't quite good enough. And I think he tried to add on too much.
No, he tried to add on for $923, and I told him to put his $23
Oh.
away, and I wasn't doing that.
It's Jason Bourne. Who's Jason Bourne? I don't know who looks like Jason Bourne.
It was an action movie from like.
No, I know the
The
Bourne identity, but I
2010s.
don't think anybody looks like Matt Damon.
It's just because she's in here and in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got you.
But that's like more like
Don't
the
worry,
Prestige,
Colby, I got
think.
you.
I would say that's prestige. She's got a double.
Well, I'm saying it's the Matrix. That's
Yeah.
like the most
I
obvious.
think I'm just. Oh well.
Maybe you're just talented.
You're just
Yeah,
destiny.
I was gonna say a bad word, but
Oh, we got a Lowry seat up counter. There we go. We're up to
Bink.
Bink.
And he's gonna fold a suited ace.
Ooh, that's a good one there.
Are we
I'm
sure
rooting
that-
for hearts.
that's
So
accurate?
glad you got it. Thanks.
Larry,
Colby.
stand up.
We're not sure. I think it's right though.
I feel like it's.
Elijah's got his rally cap on. So how's it feel out there? Does it seem like everyone's Was a mole sad that he hasn't got to play a hand yet?
I don't think he's sad
Yeah.
necessarily. No.
Julie was out here defending you.
Tracy with a 3-card
Wait,
poker
what
straight
was-
flush in his
What was
hand.
Julie saying?
Well, I said that's another one for the flips, and she goes, "Hey, you jinxed her. Be nice."
Yeah.
She had your back.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, she's all over. I think she's gonna slash my tires if
And then
I
guess what
called it out
happened
again.
right after?
Mom, I know his license plate.
Yeah,
DM me. I'll let you know it.
that's. I don't actually know it. Although I do know I had to fill it out the other day, and a cool feature on your phone is if you're in your photos and you just like search license, it'll pull up all pictures that have license plates on them on your phone. Even if you don't label your stuff, it just is smart enough to know, and that's super cool.
That is.
So you can go through like your whole thing really easily to find. Because I took a picture of it like one time for filling out some form, and it's the way I find it now.
Nice.
Looks like we got a mole in a hand with some low cards. One pair. Tracy, the higher he holds them, the better they get. So that's good. Elijah probably,
Glenn betting out the 7-5-3 deuce.
and he does call or get called by Tracy there. Ooh, top 2 for Tracy. Glenn's gonna check this one.
Glenn's gonna give up.
Yeah,
Deuce.
not the best river for Tracy or for Glenn.
And Glenn is not gonna rep the boat that
No.
Tracy has, unfortunately.
Let's it
so
go. Straight got
No
there, both got
carnage.
there. Yeah. Tracy shows the king queen. Glenn says, I know. No need to tell me. And maybe for Mother's Day, Julie, next year you can ask for some what are they called? Depends. So that way you won't have to worry about peeing your pants. You can just go if you want to go. Live your life.
you know, out of respect, I wasn't gonna read that one off. I was just gonna let that one exist in the chat.
Why? Listen, don't just because Julie has incontinence issues doesn't mean that that's a problem for the rest of
Hey,
us.
that was a good word.
That is a 10-cent word. Incontinence.
Thank
So
you.
that's
Thank
a
you.
nursing word.
It's a geographical term, right? She's
So
in
he's a
particular-
1% nurse now.
It's
No.
God no.
Not as good as my 50%.
No, definitely not. Way smaller than 50%.
I could tell you what department to go to find somebody who knows what they're talking about, but that's about it. I could find the information in the chart, but I couldn't read it. Glenn coming in with a 3-bet. Glenn is raising every single hand, as we've come to learn, and Michael's snap calling right behind him. Amol just has really not gotten a lot of mediocre hands he doesn't want to get involved in. Lowry coming in with an interesting hand here. Do you like this call from Lowry? Closing action?
I mean, you're getting 5-1.
Yeah. The problem is that 2 is just such a dead card in your hand. You're basically playing 3-card most of the time, and your nut clubs. Like, is he going to feel
Yeah,
comfortable
now
if
I
the club
will
peels
say
off?
you have to understand like where your hand is. So if you like you're playing his hand, you are choosing to peel it, you're gonna just have to kind of stick in with the queen high club draw.
Yeah.
I do think if we're calling pre, we're hitting a club draw and a straight draw, and then we're folding is a disaster. I do think that like this is about as good of a draw as your hand is going to get, so you just have to stick.
Yeah, you
the
could get an
money.
8 here. I didn't even see you. The straight draw, too. Oh, if he folds this, we're going to have to talk to Matt.
Yeah, we definitely need to be putting money in.
I'm gonna have to talk
Oh.
to Matt. I
Matt.
knew what this
Yep.
was. What was happening here?
Apparently, Elijah's going to get in here with the gutter. Glenn did not waste a second calling.
Elijah
Team
calls with the
Elijah-
worst version of what
Yeah.
Lowry had.
He's going to need an 8.
He has a single 8 out.
Oh, wow.
Look at his outs. He has a single 8.
God. He had a lot of outs. They were just all unfortunately folded for him.
Did y'all notice that Michael did indeed hit his clubs?
He did hit his clubs, and he watches a pot that should have gone his way instead go to Glenn. Oof. Matt, come talk to him. Get off of the Pokemon train. Do you do the Pokemon cards?
I do not
No? Okay. I wasn't sure if it was
have a life, but
yeah.
They do too. It's just sitting outside of the store at 7 in the morning.
Calm down. You said they like
yeah,
you're
like,
not a part of it.
Definitely not. No, I
I
haven't.
have watched you nerd out with him in here about it.
But I haven't been
watched
sitting
it out.
outside of Best Buy though.
Oh,
That's
it-
a him and
it
Drayton
was.
kind of thing.
Oh no. Oh
I see
no. That was we were pre-told about this flip.
A mole didn't want the 2 of clubs anyway.
He was gonna fold it, so it don't matter.
Give him an ace.
Glenn with the instant straddle. Now this is an interesting spot here Do you? I am of the opinion, and I think a lot of people do this. They'll flat knowing Glenn will raise so that they can 3-bet. I think you should just 3-bet. I think too many people play into this. Like Glenn wants
This is
people
a
to do that.
gorgeous hand. Yeah, Glenn is smart enough. It's not like he's just ooga
Right.
booga, I'm just gonna be raising.
Yeah.
Like he knows that if certain players are flatting, that it's potentially a trap.
Yeah, and I think that it also makes your hand super specific. I think you want to be able to raise enough hands that he can't tell what you have. Like Larry flatting there, he probably thinks Larry's hand's a bit stronger. A mole throws away some decent cards, nothing crazy. Probably, Brad with the 7-4 plus the king 10. We haven't seen Adam in much since the aces. God, Elijah did not run well so far today.
Glenn with the nut low draw, the ace deuce 3.
A blocker to the ace 3. This is a hand Dorian would love.
But yeah, I love Executioner's hand. So Executioner just did it. Now I think
Yep.
being in early position makes it a lot more viable. I think people like to try to flatten late position and hope he raises, and
He also is
just less.
Executioner can also do these things with a lot of stuff that Glenn is not that afraid of. Do you want to chair, Destiny? Or you like
no,
standing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'll make Mark get up. He don't need to. He's
Out.
I've been sitting all day too, so I could stand. Glenn with a bunch of low cards, technically in the lead with ace high right now. Let's see what comes out here.
That's a 3.
That is a bad card for the Executioner.
We
He's got
need a 9 or
club.
a Broadway card.
Club would be good. Oh, there's another flip.
That's a Broadway club,
There you go. Called it.
and that's Broadway. Bing, bing.
Mr. Run Pure gets run over there by Executioner. Not,
Executioner's been waiting for this moment.
yeah, not Glenn's night. Let's see if there's a little table talk here.
Don't tell me that, Larry.
Executioner with the kill that hand.
Bro, cut it.
Glenn got Glenned.
Glenn's been waiting to slow roll everybody.
Oh, has he been?
He was waiting for the board to pair so that he could slow roll.
He's gonna keep waiting. It
Saying.
seems like.
I didn't know that. If Michael had a pull cord like Toy Story or something like that, kill that hand would definitely be one of the things that comes out there. That and give me more blueberries.
Yes, for sure.
Glenn just not having a good night here, unlucky for him. But I don't know how many streams we've had since it happened. Glenn with a very exceptional run in the main event in Austin, where Lowry got the kids small shirt from Evan down in Austin. He made it to the top 30s, I believe, 37th, 37th.
36th.
Yeah, right before 3 tables. And from Midland, third place went to Alex Cruz. But both of them with huge runs. Also a friend of the stream out of Lubbock, Sean Rice, made just outside the final table. I think it got 11th or 10th. 3 big runs from them. So good job, Glenn. Great tourney. Glenn, clearly a tourney specialist now.
Yeah, he's gonna be a tournament player. He told me that he wants to go to Vegas for the entire summer.
I did hear that he's thinking about a long Vegas trip, which would be fun. I have to say, though, why is Executioner not straddling? When you get back out there, will you let Executioner know that his fans are asking why he's not
requested for
straddling?
some straddles.
And it looks like there's a couple people getting ready for a potential another game starting up. So if you're in the area, get on the list. This game will go afterwards, and there might be a game before as well. Especially we're coming up on the 9 o'clock for that Flesh Frenzy. So if you're here and have a seat, you can start right at 9 trying to hit that 5K.
Glenn 3-betting our Jack Link's mystery hand.
I do love when we don't see Glenn's hand. It's like we're playing from his perspective.
If anyone gets the Jack Link's mystery hand reference,
Oh, yeah.
type it up in chat. It's a throwback.
What are they going to type in chat?
Huh? Where it's from.
Oh, okay. All right. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Just if they understand.
I
the
almost spoiled it,
reference.
but I realize what you're saying now.
Don't do that.
Brad with the nut hearts here. I'm sure Glenn with deuce
Glenn
3
probably has deuce 3. He showed it earlier. So
flops the wheel.
it's in
Adam,
the range.
terrible flop for Adam's hand, which was pretty strong pre-flop.
Glenn's going to bet like he has a set of aces.
Ooh, Tracy top pair plus a gutter to the nuts. I think this is a call. A mole with 2 pair and kind of some blockers to straights is also just going to call. I thought we might have seen a raise there out of a mole, but I guess he doesn't want to get into it too much here with Brad left behind. Brad is also calling with the nut hearts, and Adam's going to get out of the way.
I
A
also
lot
think-
of equity here.
I also think he knows that he's in a weird spot where Glenn
Yeah.
has the potential to stack off and doesn't want to get pushed off his.
Oh, and just as Adam gets out of the way, the king hits. Glenn not having the 2-3. I think Amol bets here. Think he goes pot? This is going to look very scary
This looks
considering Amol
chunky.
hasn't played a hand since the Reagan administration.
Now I do think that Brad is not going to care.
No. Now he's got a
We have
pair
straight
plus nut
draw,
hearts.
well, and a straight draw too.
Oh yeah, go to the queen.
Gutter to the queen plus nut diamonds plus a pair.
Amol goes half pot. He's gonna give some
I would
leeway.
like to see a larger bet. I do think that when we're going for the bluff, that we want to apply max pressure.
Yeah, this is in a 4 players. His hand is actually like he does have the best hand, and he thinks he probably could some of the time, but it is kind of a semi bluff. If he gets called, he's getting called by really big draws or hands that beat him.
Yeah, like I understand he has 2 pairs, but I am throwing this in the bluff category.
Yeah, because Ace King is out there. That's definitely a hand that like Tracy could have. Ace 5, pocket 5s, things like that are for sure ahead of him. Brad with the begrudging call. Glenn
This type of hand is acting more as
got
we
away
have
from 2,
blockers to
6,
some of the
8, 9
strongest
there
hands.
somehow. Amol
That's an
improves.
interesting card, actually.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get a call out of Brad, but
Because as played, I think we're only losing to Ace King. We just
Right.
jumped ahead of an Ace 5.
maybe some worlds where there's pocket 5s that Brad's just super slow playing, but I doubt it.
It looks like we're going to go for some thin value with the Ace 9.
Yeah, and I think we're going to get a bit of a hand funeral here out of Brad. Julie in the chat crossing her fingers saying, fold! And he gets there. Well played by Amol. Amol apparently just plays 1 hand an hour and wins $1,000 pot every time.
I've never seen it before.
Who
the
is this
first-
guy and who invited him?
Well, this isn't the Amol that we know.
Yeah. Take your kind back to Austin where you came from, sort of thing. That's what we're going to have to start saying to him.
Yeah, I think that this is his clone.
Yeah, we don't have. Let's bring a dog into the room. That should throw him off his game. Imagine we just bring like a little schnauzer in, and Amol's just like,
I was
It-
I was giving you room to explain why that you made that reference or not.
I think it's more fun to just not say that Amol's deathly afraid of dogs, but I will explain that he is in fact deathly afraid of. I've been on an elevator with Amol where a dog came into the elevator. This nice, sweet little, not even that big of a dog, like kind of like a not a Labrador, but like an Australian
Aussie?
Shepherd. Yeah.
Yeah, that
He
kind
gets
of size.
he's just looking around all puppy eyed, kind of looks like Marco, just very puppy eyed.
How Marco
and,
looks at some shenanigans jalapeno poppers.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
and Amol, I kid you not, is standing in front of me, turns. I'm not that far from the edge of the elevator, and before I realize it, he has snuck behind me into the corner, putting myself in between him and the vicious death dog, who I reached down to pet, obviously. But
The
He
little
snuck in
wiggle
there.
butt Australian Shepherd.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
yeah, he might lick him to death. But yeah, Mole, not a big fan of dogs, which is why I had to come in here because he knows I got that dog in me. So
Glenn has the
He'd be afraid to
absolute
play with me.
nuts. Trip queens. Or trip kings,
don't
rather.
roll your eyes at that, Whitney. Why don't you pay attention to the tracker over there? Glenn with the top set of trips does something he is known to do, which is check. Hayden
This is good to know. When Glenn
Hayden
checks, it's
with
the
the
nut.
open fold. Hayden is so funny. I like playing with Hayden. Oh, just turns. Glenn with this is how bad Glenn's running. He flops trips in a pot that is 4 card and somehow wasn't raised pre-flop. I will say kind of on him because he's the one raising every hand, but still
It's
unlucky.
funny though that he's like set himself up to get max value when he finally has it, and it's like the tiniest spot we've seen all day long,
Yeah.
and nobody had anything.
hmm I don't even think anybody had an ace, which is just the nut low for him. Let's see how much a mole is up after that last hand real quick.
$5 million.
5 million. I got the under. Boom.
$1.5 million.
1.5. Hayden with the second most chips.
He won a
Brad,
couple big
yeah.
hands and has kind of been cruising since.
he has been cruising. Well, he won that big hand off of his dad, remember? Right before we found out that Beth is going to be on Dancing with the Stars. Larry, under the gun, folds the 9 high. Amol, not going to mix it up with that hand. Hayden, the professional, is min clicking like father, like son.
$6.
Oh no.
Well, it's
He's-
funny that it's not actually a min click.
And Brad does actually raise. He did think he was min clicking, but then Adam with
Unsuited aces again.
and
Watts?
then Glenn. Yeah,
Oh, I guess Brad hasn't.
no, not yet.
Spoilers.
Last time he did have the aces, he did flop quads, which is a good strategy, I would say. Glenn, seeing what happened last hand, vows to never let it happen again with a raise on the button. I guess he was at. Oh, is that Kelly coming in? The Snickerdoodle Cushioner.
Oh man.
Ooh, we got Brad and Adam coming along. Looks like Hayden got out of the way.
We had
Golly, it sucks Adam's got aces that weren't suited, but
still gets flop top set.
bink.
I will always play unsuited aces. It's guaranteed to hit an ace.
And this
on the
does
flop.
feel like a board that Glenn is going to rep something on.
I want you to look
How?
at this. 98% equity in PLO on the flop.
It's crazy. Adam, is Adam just going to call here?
It's unheard of.
What's crazy is that if Adam raises, see, he's going to get Glenn to fold a hand that might have continued. Now, what is Brad going to do here? Good fold by Brad. Brad's made some really good folds today, like a lot. And I think that's pretty strong from him. But he's recognized when people who don't normally show aggression randomly show aggression.
Yeah, I do think like getting raised by Michael or getting raised by Glenn or Tracy being very different than getting raised by like Lowry or Adam or Hayden.
Right. Last hand of Glenn raises. Oh, sorry. PLO, my fault. I just realized we haven't shouted out Bruce in the box. Bruce. Coming in hot from up in Detroit. You know, I hear Bruce's family's going to be in town over the summer.
Are they really?
Yeah, I think he said his family, one of his brothers is going to be here. It'll be awesome to meet them. I have heard that they're all better at basketball than Bruce, but I don't know how.
Bruce was the runt of the litter.
Yeah, he's what they say the worst one, but we'll have to see how true that is when they get to town. A mole with the under the gun straddle to get his VPIP numbers up. Let's see what Hayden does here. Just gonna flat. Ooh, Brad with some fun cards. Do you ever raise a hand like this with Brad?
In this specific position he's in, no.
Maybe like the cutoff.
Yeah, I think like limped to in late position or
Yeah.
folded to. I think you could probably do something. I definitely think that the later position you are, the better a hand like that becomes.
What really is good about those hands when you're playing PLO is that having, and again, Glenn
Raise,
raises,
snap.
Michael snaps.
With kings. Like,
Yeah, just has a good hand. Tracy with the 7-4 lets it go. Oh, sad to see. But having that connectivity where if those cards come, you can have two pair and a straight draw is so good in PLO because you block things like sets. You have
That
draws.
was a pretty hand.
If you get good, you really want cards that work together.
And I like playing those kinds of hands, almost like how you would set mine in Hold'em. You're straight mining.
Like Lowry, you're looking at Lowry's hand thinking, well, he's got ace, king, and the hearts. But realistically, the ace and the two kind of work together, but they work opposite of the ace and the king. The 7 is only blocking his hearts. He
Doesn't
does hit a pair
matter.
here,
Pair, nut, flush draw.
but he has less heart draws than he normally would. He's got middle pair. It might trick you into being in some spots that you don't actually want to be in.
Glenn with the Glenn nut flush draw.
Yeah, Glenn with second up flush draw, as he likes to call it. He is going to lead out here for pot. It looks
Curious
like.
to see how Lowry plays this. I think Lowry should just be all in here because Lowry the bet
Well, it's like-
covers Lowry, right?
No, he's got. Oh no, it does cover him. It's 3.
Yeah,
55.
we just gotta call this off.
Here we go.
Here we go. Wait, I
Now
need some table talk.
Glenn's gonna hit the 9.
Hearts? Yeah. No. No, you're winning a lot. You've got me in like such bad shape. It's disgusting.
I mean, Glenn hits the 9 here like 50% of the time, right?
3 of diamonds incoming.
If I win this one, like,
Okay, so
are gonna be disgusting.
it's okay to be a 5 and a.
Stop saying that. I know you want to slow roll so much. I do want
It's gonna be a 5 and a 6 and watch.
Is it a slow roll when you tell him your entire hand?
Mm. He didn't tell him his hand. Other people are guessing at it.
Ah,
That 10's got to be coming.
3.
Uh oh.
You win.
Lowry says you win.
You've been wanting to do it the whole time.
No, pair of
He's waiting to
seven
be slow rolled.
is the nuts.
Turn it over.
Can't slow roll. Love it.
Lowry almost back to even now.
That's one of the great things about playing with Glenn is that Glenn is not having a great game, but he's still very much in a good mood and giving people action and having fun. And even though, like, I think if Lowry would have lost that hand, he would have been sad about it. He wouldn't have been that sad about it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I think that it's important to be a person who is comfortable when they, like, Glenn's not tilted. You know, he's having a good time. He's like, oh, this is kind of annoying, but it's part of poker. Sometimes you just don't run as pure as you possibly could, and I think Glenn does a great job of having a good attitude about it.
Oh, yeah. Because especially I think almost anyone at this table would stand up and then go grab a drink with each other afterwards. Like a lot of these people hang out with each other outside of the poker room and are just friends in general and just want to have a good
Back
time.
to Hold'em. Dude, a mole is literally smog over there with his money stack.
Surprised he hasn't colored him up to blacks yet.
Yeah.
He's not going to need them.
Dorian would have. Right, Dorian? I know he was in the chat earlier.
Black chips.
Nice one for Lowry. I think Lowry might be even now.
He's in for 1,000. He's really close. Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely close. Mole's up quite a bit.
Even as far as poker goes.
Executioner's going to come along with the strong hand. Tracy with a little bit of a straight draw here is also going to call. Lucky Larry gets rid of the computer hand. Okay, everybody, we are about halfway through the stream. Who do you think in the last half of the stream wins the most? After this hand, we'll look at where people are money-wise, and we'll see who towards the end of the stream has the biggest rise and fall of profit. Not who's ahead overall, but who changes the most over the last sort of half of the stream.
I like the stab by Adam.
Yeah, little gutter to the nuts. Executioner says, min click.
Tracy with the same hand is
Yeah,
gonna
same
call.
hand.
This is interesting.
This is one thing that I'm happy to see with Adam is he didn't stab fold, or as they call market. He did go ahead and call, although I know you would never fold there. So just the worst card in the deck for both Adam and Tracy.
I was
Best card from
About
Executioner.
to say I wanted to see Adam bet again on the turn.
That's not a great card to bet, though. It's okay, I guess. Tracy gets out of the way. Adam also gets out of the way. Yep.
It is an easy card to feel like you can keep betting because, like,
Yeah.
you want to put yourself in the shoes of, like, what hands would I be stabbing this flop for value with? And a lot of those contain a 10. And I don't think a pair of 10s is going to slow down on a board pairing 4 very often. So I do think it's, like, an easy card to continue to barrel off of.
Well, Michael raised on flop. He min clicked him. It went 25-50. So you think Adam should continue?
No, not if you're getting min click.
Yeah. He got min click, so I don't think
That
so.
makes sense. I missed
Yeah.
the
He-
min click. I
he-
thought it just went bet, call.
A little mexa min click in there. Yeah, he made it 50 when he made it 25. So unfortunate that hand was like the one card that just instantly kills all the action. Michael's never not betting. You know, they're never calling once board pairs. So I think in the last half of the stream, I think we see a turnaround. And I think, honestly, I think Lowry wins a big pot. And I think Glenn comes back. Those are my two thoughts. What about you? Who are your two biggest second
think-
half?
I think Kelly's going to be able to win some big money.
Yeah.
I think Kelly wins a big hand. But also, someone who's been kind of quiet for the last, hour or so is Tracy. Tracy's been a little quiet.
He has. Tracy impresses me, and this is his tournament run lately. He's taken some good spots at pots that you see in tournaments where a lot of times people play tournaments and they think, okay, well, I didn't get good cards, I didn't win, but you honestly, the tournament winnings that you get is sometimes picking up the pots that you had no business winning, the pots that nobody else wanted, or the pots where you're technically behind, but because you were more aggressive in certain ways, your hand looks stronger and you end up winning a pot that you shouldn't have. And that's why you see some of the same people getting to the top of tournaments, because they're not afraid to get out there and play for some pots. And Tracy's definitely very good at that. And he's shown that a little bit in this cash game today, that he's been capable of it. Specifically, honestly, against Larry. Oh, Larry checks. Now, is Tracy going to fire here? I would have liked to see a bet there.
I
for
think
Tracy.
against a different player, we could have seen Tracy take a stab. I do think that once Larry
Tracy shows
calls a bet,
proudly nut low. He does have the nut low. Like if you're gonna bluff
if you're
with the
going
hand,
to bluff,
Yeah.
yeah.
and
I
an
don't
ace,
think we're winning at showdown with 4 high very often.
well, an ace and a king rolled off. So I think that probably deterred him a little bit because he's thinking, does Larry ever have king 10? Probably sometimes. Queen jack, maybe.
Larry can just peel just an ace sometimes.
Well, he bet. Larry bet flop. Tracy called. So I think, or was it a raise? I can't remember. Larry was aggressive on the flop, though. So I think he could have bet that turn there. We should turn this table volume
Can't go
on
with that.
kind of low. See how they're doing. Give us a little bit of background.
So I don't want to go too long. Yours goes to second.
See if we hear anything interesting. Glenn raises to 20 and 2 card. Waiting. He's probably going to try to steal Executioner's other 2 cards here.
Executioner snap call.
The Executioners both calling with 4 high, well respecting any Glen raise, as you could see.
Deuce 3-4 flop income.
A mole with the common position of watching everybody else play. Hayden comes along with a pretty little hand here. I wonder if we will give
Bing.
oh just a binker for Hayden, and he is going to lead. Yeah, and he's probably going to get folds out of everyone here.
Yeah, no one really had anything on this one.
Uh-oh.
Tracy with some devious intentions.
He's got the only backdoor heart draw.
Very strong 4 high flush.
Yeah. Well, 3 of hearts here on the turn. See what happens. Oh, no, he got raised.
Oh my.
Let's see what Hayden says.
Well, this is going to slam the door back in Tracy's face, I think. Oh my gosh. What?
Tracy,
Whoa.
not giving up on the flop.
Proving me wrong. Now, what is the plan here? Hayden check. Hayden check.
Check Hayden.
Check Hayden.
Check.
I love the Hollywood. I love to see a check here. Come on, Hayden. We have it in us.
You got diamonds? And that's 100.
And he gets out of the way. Hayden instantly shows.
It would have been so fun to see check and then just completely barreled off by Tracy.
Even Larry getting on the Hayden impression there. Oh, he goes, Hayden with the maybe on the turn as to whether or not he's going to be getting in there. Love to see it.
That was
Nicely
some
played,
good
Hayden.
Hollywooding by him, though.
Yeah, he goes,
We saw the acting job.
I guess I'll raise, he says. Little double straddle here. We got Kelly and then Glenn coming in on the Hold'em. Let's see if Glenn can get a little hand here. Normally, Glenn doesn't have to be prompted to get a hand to play, but he's really just not run well at all today. Tracy with another 2. This time a slightly better kicker. A mole in there like swimwear.
I have a feeling we're going to see a Glenn squeeze with any 2.
By the way, just kidding on mole being in the pot. Got him. No way he's playing a hand. Lowry with the squeeze. $80 out of Lowry with the ace-10 off from the big
Oh
one.
my gosh. Super premium.
Ooh. Glenn.
Yeah. Glenn did not expect to look at 2 Broadway cards.
Do you think that he 3-bets here, or does he just flat?
Rip it in Lowry's face.
Does rip it in his
Dude, I
face.
could see it in his eyes.
Yeah.
Little head shake. What the heck?
Yeah, he says, let's get this going. Tracy out of there with the king, slightly worse kicker.
See if Lowry sticks the money in.
Brad, also king, worse kicker. Not good for Lowry. Now, Lowry, if you're raising here versus Glenn, do you?
I think Lowry does fold.
It's 80, and he's
It's
got
such a
500.
It's a hard hand to stick the money in with.
That's a big rip by Glenn.
See if they're saying anything.
Glenn's gonna fold.
Glenn goading him now.
Glenn thinking he wants the call. Or thinking he doesn't and trying to make him think he does. Glenn says call. And
Glenn says, give me the 80. He knows at this point. Lowry doesn't have a premium because he didn't get snap called. This is a hand funeral. Dun dun dun. Dun,
Does he
dun,
want to
dun.
play for stacks?
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. They're giving Lowry all this crap right in front of him. Poor guy. Let's see if he does. Maybe not a hand funeral. He's thinking about it. I wonder if all the goading from everybody is talking him into this call. Oh, he did call.
Oh, he calls it.
Says diaper money. This is getting slow rolled for sure.
Oh my gosh. If there's a king or a queen, Glenn's going to go, oh.
He's going to go, that's you.
Oh! Hard on the turn. Oh, well, that's boring. Turn him dead.
Rip. Ripadelphia. Nice call by Lowry there. Holds in. Makes it. Withstands the heat. Glenn continues to run into it today. Man, I think Lowry throws that a lot. I think, honestly, it kind of worked against him there. That Glenn was kind of giving him some heat. But other people were in there talking mess to him as well.
I'm impressed. I didn't expect Lowry to call it off there. That's such a hard spot, right?
It is a hard spot with ace 10. You're
'Cause it's
behind all
like-
the good aces that you jam.
It's also like he knows that Glenn is going to gamble. He's going to stick it in there. But like the time that Glenn just has ace jack or ace queen, it just really sucks.
Well, I think that Glenn there, or I think Lowry thought he was calling an underpair. I think he thought that Glenn had some sort of pair and jammed, and because he hit the ace thinking that got him ahead, and he was behind before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he was excited to hit the ace, and I think he thought that was it. Well played by Lowry, and hey, my prediction of Lowry worked, although the
So
Glenn
far.
one going down so far.
But even taking a flip for the $600,
That's what he was
that's
thinking
tough
about.
to stick it in.
He did. He said those babies might not be in diapers for a while.
But we're here to play some poker.
Good for him. You know who's not playing poker? A mole.
The mole is not playing.
He just wins two hands. He wins one hand an hour.
Snap fold to king 9 offsuit.
It's his professional billing rate. He just charges $100 an hour to hang out, or $1,000 an hour to hang out at the table. So here at around just after 9, I think we'll get another mole hand where he scoops $1,000 pot. Kelly, first hand we've seen Kelly in, I think, and Glenn with the 6-5 on bullet number 3 here. Unfortunate for Glenn. Oh, decent flop though.
Pair and a gut shot.
Hayden flops top open-ended, and Adams just the nuts. No big deal. Glenn drawing
Adam
to
does have the
runner boat or a chop with an 8. Oh, Adams just like, come on. Oh, look, now I have the super nuts, he says. No, Adam. Okay, good. Somebody finally bet. I was going to say, I think you got to get in there and bet there at that turn.
jack on the
Glenn just raises to 108.
Oh, Aiden just calls.
Okay.
Jack.
Okay, Adam's better than me. He saw this coming.
Now, I'm not cheering for or against anyone. I just want some carnage.
I'm cheering for and against people.
Jack.
Jack is what you're saying.
I like both Hayden and
Adam comes over the top with the raise here.
Oh. This might just take it down right here.
Glenn says, ha, ha, ha. He started this mess, and he trapped Hayden into it. Hayden's like, God dang it, Glenn. Open-ended for Hayden. I think he probably lets this go. Once you see check, bet, 3-bet, call, check, raise, that's just super strength. And Hayden's got to wonder if he hits. He's probably good is the only reason. Like his hand doesn't really lose to any of the hands that Adam's betting. If he gets there, his outs are probably all clean.
Yeah,
But
you just know that like if you hit
but he
the
has to
hand, it's
hit.
not good.
Yeah, he has to hit. He can't hit a 10 or an 8 is no good. 8 probably is super bad for him. I mean, like the only hand that he's maybe beating is like the 7-6 of spades if he hits a 10 or something like that turned open-ended straight flush draw. But otherwise, he's just not in a good spot. And we do have a double straddle here from Glenn and the Mexicutioner. Oh, a Maricutioner out of the room. We could have seen our first triple straddle, Mark. Look at Larry. He's so mad he took his jacket off.
Larry hasn't caught a hand in about 10 minutes.
Nope. the fold corner. Nitville, population of Mole and Larry. Hands into the muck. Hayden
They're doing their job. They're folding.
bummed out with that last one there. Adam has had some interesting hands today.
He's actually been playing a lot more hands on the stream than I thought he was going to.
Well, look at his VPIP after that hand. Glenn with the suited Jack 9. Love this hand.
It's probably somewhere around 50%, I would bet. At
Yeah.
this point, he's played quite a few hands in the last 2 rounds.
Let's see what Brad does here to the $60 raise. Not a small raise by Glenn by any means here. Adam tried to get in there with the 8-5. He's going to get away from it.
Let's see if Brad can play the 10-8 of hearts.
One of the dangers of completing when Glenn is in the straddle is you're just giving away your complete a lot of the time. Glenn flops the spade draw. Probably slightly worried that Brad might have an ace here, but not going to worry him enough to not bet.
No, especially Glenn is also going to be playing these draws. Like, I want to be piling the money in, so when I hit, the pot is massive.
What's funny is Brad probably is like, there's a small chance I might hit here with 10 high, but just too much out of his range to
The grown
See it
fold
through.
with 10 high, no
Yeah.
backdoors.
going, well, it is Glenn. So it is what it is. We got 4 more hands of Hold'em, then we're back to the PLO streets.
Let's check out our VPIP, by the way. I would say
Oh,
Adam's
yeah, good
probably
reminder.
at 50%.
You got 50%?
I think 50% for
I
Adam.
got 60.
44.
We were both wrong. Unlucky. Glenn
Reed
still
took
leading the
lead.
charge. Yep. Hayden and Executioner coming back up like I would expect.
Look at a mole where he belongs, right at the bottom
Yeah,
of the
I
back.
mean,
23%.
I wonder if Amol's OBGYN knows this is how he plays poker.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you might need to go see him. We'll see. Amol, unlucky, just hits a hand every hour and wins $1,000. And then
Well, here's
Oh.
the hand of the hour.
this in his range.
It's a little bit before 9 o'clock. The doctor got in early.
Uh-huh. He is going to make the raise with a slightly good hand. Glenn with a super premium is going to flat, and Executioner comes along. Now, this is the kind of hand that a mole is very good at losing.
So is this like the guaranteed win, or is this like a
this
bad-
might be the yeah.
Yeah, we have to snap hit that one.
Yeah. And
The
Executioner leads out.
7-7-4 and the Executioner leads out.
A mole with the sucker call.
So maybe the doctor's not in early. This is not the 9 o'clock
Oh,
hand.
Glenn raised 300.
Whoa! He said, I guess I fold. And Glenn calls it off. Oh, no.
God, if Glenn wins his hand.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, he hit a boat.
Oh,
They both boated.
8 one time.
A mole, as usual, raises the aces, and this is the scariest board he could possibly see.
It goes lead back raise.
Yeah.
Jam.
That was a pretty ambitious raise there by Glenn. That felt kind of like an I'm stuck raise.
Yeah, that was I hit a pair. Let's go. Let's play for stats.
Well, He also probably thought to himself, Michael's going to rep the 7-4. So let's get this in there.
but he still raised over a mole flatting behind the 7 or the lead.
A mole actually got out of there pretty cheap, to be fair. Like he probably bets bigger on that flop.
I think 99% of the time the flop action is not like that. I think it's like only these 2 specific players in this setup.
Yep.
Where Glenn is down and just trying to play big pots.
I did call that a mole was going to lose the hand with aces. There was no surprise there. And it looks like there's going to be a big O game after the stream if people are interested. There's already quite a decent list on there. Looks like some of the fish are going to be there. Pedro got on there when he saw a mole's name. Dorian, Glenn, Chris, Mason, Dre. So if you're wanting to play some Big O, come on down. I think we're also going to have probably a Hold'em game as well, starting up after the stream ends, which should be coming up in about an hour or so, I believe. Kelly chatting up a storm. Repping the ASU. I believe they're getting close to the baseball playoffs for ASU. So
Yeah, I was down at Shenanigans playing some pool before the stream started, and they were winning today. They were in the bottom of the 7th. They were up 5-2.
heck yeah, let's hope they pulled that off. Ooh, I got to see if the Sabres won. I'm a big hockey guy now.
So I do believe that ASU baseball won today.
Yeah. I'm turning Canadian the more I hang out with Bryce and
Ooh, this
Oh,
flop
wow.
went check, and Hayden probably got the scariest turn card.
the
you
Sabres
could
got
think of.
beat again.
He's still gonna bet it out.
Wow, they
I
lost
don't think Brad
6-3.
can do nothing. I put myself on the Big O list, by the way.
Oh, even more
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Yeah, little
Take a
Mark on the
stab.
Big O list. Get down here if you like free money.
Yeah, I'm sitting in here watching poker. I'm itching. I want to play.
There you go. I understand that. It's definitely hard to sit over here. Although, and your last stream you did well on stream, but
Yeah, that was
before that, me and you have
actually
been having
was
some
the
Glenn-like
first stream.
streams.
which I don't know if Jake is in the chat or not, but I had heard through the woodworkings that Jake was very quick to point out the last time I played on stream that it was the first stream I had won on.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping to go under the radar a little bit, and it did not work.
No, I think if I ever accidentally went on stream again, we'll have to throw some sort of parade. A mole wakes
Oh.
up. his
Okay,
ace
this
attack
is the
crack.
9 o'clock hand.
Yeah,
Not the aces.
Glenn gets out of the way with a premium.
Here's our 9 o'clock win.
Executioner also a premium folds. They know that a mole is on the war path.
He's tilted. He lost with aces.
Tommy Chapman's in there.
Have we ever seen him all tilted? I don't know.
I don't think I'm
Oh,
really gets
Jake's laughing.
There's Jake's.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I knew you'd be here.
Jake. We missed you today, man. But yeah, I approve of you trash talking Little Mark, though.
I do not approve.
That's all right. Only one of us has a vote here. Ooh, 10 on the turn gives Kelly the lead. A mole not betting that flop there is a little surprising.
Well, since this is a mole's 9 o'clock hand, I'm assuming either we take it down right here or we just are going to bink a king.
Kelly does not
river, I
choose to
believe.
get sticky with the 10. A mole does win the smallest pot he's won all night.
So we lost how much with the aces, and then we won $46 with the queen 8. So, I mean, we're even
I mean,
now.
he can drown
Those
his
cancel
tears
out.
with his profit.
Oh, he's still at the top of the leaderboard.
And a lot of
Wow.
green on here. Kelly down a little bit. Hasn't really played much. Executioner hasn't got quite back. He's doing pretty well, but not as well. Glenn, unfortunately, throwing the party right now. But as we know with Glenn, he could get that back in two hands pretty easily.
Yeah, it's not even 9 o'clock yet. This stream still has about 45 minutes left, and I promise you anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people on this table that have over $1,000.
Let's look at this tax right here. This is not as relevant big blind wise, but just seeing, it looks like almost everybody's over 1,000 except for Kelly. Mole's got 1.2.
Which Kelly's only been here for about 30 minutes, and he hasn't played a hand yet, I don't think.
He's played a couple, but nothing happened with him. Shivan deal seat 2 and 3 cards, just taking up space. Very correct, Jake. That's actually a good observation. We are playing 8-handed currently at the moment. 7-handed most of the time, but Adam has been playing occasionally. Kelly with the brew.
We have named them the Knit Corner for a reason.
Glenn raising with the 8-7. A premium cutoff raise, and Michael must not have realized what happened and folded. Usually he's been snap calling though, even though they 1 and 3 in profit. I guess they know what they're doing. No, Jake, that's a correlation, not causation, I believe, or is the other way. Which way do you say that?
I do think that
I think I said it backwards.
I think you did.
Yeah, it's always good to say something that sounds smart and just be completely wrong about the meaning.
Oh, as the poker players say, don't be results oriented.
Yeah, exactly. It's pure luck
It's
that they're like.
purely random.
Oh, look at Lowry flopping second up flush. Kelly with top pair, top kicker almost.
From what I understand, you're
And-
not allowed to be a winner if you have less than 30%. but
This is a lead from Brad. Look at this lead. Just nothing.
I mean, he has 0% equity, so I believe it's the only way he's going to win.
That is true. This is a ambitious lead.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to shed the Lowry or the Kelly.
Oh,
Kelly
does get
folds
away.
the best hand.
Lowry calling there did that, I think.
Oh, Brad's equity is now less than 1%. It went
An
up
8
from
on the
0.
turn would be crazy here. It would give Brad an 8 and Glenn 2 pair. 8 of spades maybe on this turn. How Glenn's run, that seems appropriate.
Mm.
Doesn't do much. What's funny is I think if Brad bets again, he might just win this pot. I think he's got to bet more than just 100, though. What are you betting here if you're continuing this bluff?
If I'm continuing, I'm going full pot for sure.
Oh, checks it. And Lowry. Love this bet from Mike Lowry. Look at that.
We'd rather
bluff.
just take it down instead of have to hit the flush.
Yeah. And that's the one problem with betting with nothing is there's not a lot of terms and improvements. And Lowry shows. He shows. He was
the semi bluff.
Glenn saying to himself, I can't fucking believe I just folded middle pair. Oh, I got to put $1 in the swear jar.
You do. Yeah.
Yep. Unlucky.
I've actually been paying a lot of attention. I've been doing the best I can not to.
I actually do pretty well on it when I'm thinking about it, but sometimes it slips out there. But Glenn definitely gave the ooshka look there to Lowry, like, okay, all right, we bluffing now?
Yeah, Glenn was not laughing after that one.
Mm-hmm. We're getting a little uppity here.
I think we're about to see some Glenn clapback.
Yeah. Glenn says these black chips aren't just going to sit here.
Gloves are off. Unlike Larry's black chips, which have been.
Oh, and we are back to 4-card.
Perfect.
This
Just in time for Glenn to try to get his money.
it kind of
back from
feels to me
Lowry.
like Glenn's going to do a little turnaround here.
He's got that look about him.
Yeah, Jake's picture on Facebook has got to be from like it looks like it's
That's not even
artificially old.
Jake. That's
no, it's Jake. It just looks like it's like a
Oh,
picture that was from a
no.
while ago, and they made it look older.
from before I was born.
He doesn't. What are you talking about? He still looks like that. I'm just saying the picture looks artificially older than it should be.
Oh, like the hue.
Right.
Like how
Like they
red the
made it look
picture is.
older. Oh, and here we got a Glenn Rays with the premium 9773. Tracy with pocket
I
nines.
promise you,
gonna
any
call.
4 cards is a premium right now.
Yeah, we're just
We're up against the clock.
we're labeling all Glenn's hands premiums at this point. Lowry, fresh off the bluff, is going to call with the best clubs. Brad with nut hearts.
The Jack 10-9-8 unsuited is a super premium.
And look at Glenn with nut diamonds. And the diamond draw right out of the gate. Oh, baby. This is a hand that Glenn is not folding. He's got diamonds. He's got nothing else. Pair
Now,
of
what does
sevens.
anybody else have? Larry
Brad has top 2.
pair. Brad has top 2.
Yeah.
Lowry has a gut shot.
Glenn with the snap raise to 200 with 7 high diamonds. Brad's not one to fold here.
I don't think he should fold either. I do think though that if a diamond rolls off, unfortunately, the action will just be killed.
Broadway card might be good for him. Also, a low card.
Any card that he can just barrel off.
Is Brad, do you think, gonna? Oh, Brad's just gonna jam.
Brad's just gonna lead.
He's got just a pot and a half bet left. Oh no, he didn't jam.
Well, he bet full pot though.
And
Unsnap
Glenn thought
call.
about it. Almost got clock called on him there.
Diamond. That's all we're looking for.
Will Glenn get it back here? He needs the diamond and the diamond only. He's in a good spot here in that he can just call knowing that he's basically got all the money
The
anyways.
king of diamonds would be tragic.
Oh, wrong king. Brad's going to go for the rest. This is going to be a fold. Glenn continues to run into it today and can't get there. I mean, honestly, good instincts by Glenn to know that his diamonds were good on a board where diamonds definitely could have not been good. Like he could have had the king, queen, jack of diamonds or something like that. But he was aware his diamonds were live, just didn't get there. And he was the only one with diamonds that we saw call pre. Nobody else had more than one.
There wasn't actually very many to diamonds. Most of them were alive.
Yeah, he had actually a pretty good shot there. Glenn, though undeterred, still has a good chance of getting it back. I hope everybody in chat is having a good night. Chat, what would you like to see on the streams that we have for the rest of the month? What kind of games do you want to see? Is there any variants you haven't seen lately? Who do you want to see back on stream? Let us know who you want to see and what you'd like to see on stream. We can get some stuff planned out, I know.
I like to see Mark and Banks donating money to everybody else.
That's true. A little like a fund, like a fundraiser.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I got to write most of that off on my taxes.
I didn't do that.
You didn't?
I did not.
Unlucky.
I do think that if I add
I'm just
up,
kidding. You didn't, because you can only write off your like overall losses. So,
yeah, it's way more work.
and it was this year that we started the stream, so it wouldn't have counted yet. Next year though, we can. Hopefully, we don't end up losing through the rest of the year though, so that we don't have to.
Did Glenn
Tracy
just
with
fold?
a great hand here. Yeah, I think he's a little. Honestly, Glenn might be on like a verge of being tilted there. And let's see. He saw Adam flat, which probably deterred him a little bit. He's seen Adam flat some big hands. Hayden coming along with 3 9s, 9, 9, and 7+2. Adam with what I think Glenn thinks is a really good hand.
I like Tracy's hand a lot.
Oh yeah, Tracy has a great hand. Kelly's got a great hand. Well, Kelly's got an okay hand. He's got nut hearts, but like he's only got the 6-5 connectivity and then the heart connectivity. They're both kind of. It's like playing 2 separate hands. They're probably not working together unless it's like exactly the 6-5 of hearts.
7, 8. Oh well, he can't hit a straight flush with his clubs either. I just saw that Hayden had the 9 of clubs.
Oh,
Hayden has a set.
Hayden with the set. Kelly with nut flush draw.
Tracy with a
Executioner
wrap.
with also a set. Oh no.
Tracy with a wrap too.
Is Hayden gonna have to teach his dad another lesson? I think we might see some
A
mini
lot of money's
executioner.
gonna go in here.
Yeah.
We have set over nut flush draw over wrap flush draw.
I don't know if Hayden gets an allowance, but I don't think he's going to after this.
Tracy could hit an ace, a queen, a jack, a 10, an 8.
If Executioner folds this is an impressive fold, but I don't think.
Oh,
my Lord.
wow.
What a fold.
Great fold.
Wow. Impressive fold there. And it is one of those things that he just plays enough PLO to know where he's at. Tracy comes over the top.
I mean, I would come over the top with this hand too. This hand
Yeah.
is really good.
Hayden should be trying to get it in here versus these 2 stacks, I think.
Well, what I would be interested to see if Hayden goes all in, which I think Hayden's probably just going to call, which is going to price Kelly in, especially because Kelly only has 225 behind. Like Kelly,
Yeah, Kelly's just
Which-
going to go all in.
that's the good thing for Tracy is Tracy can potentially have a big side pot with Hayden where his hearts are good if the hearts come.
He can basically get back what's he loses in the main because he's got more than 220.
Like Kelly having so
225.
few dollars is good for Tracy.
Yeah, he can more than double what he lost in the middle. Wow, what a fold by the Executioner. Okay, that's interesting. It doesn't change a lot.
Card.
Goes check, check, and breaks out. And Hayden's going
Oh.
to scoop a big one here.
Scoop.
Tracy declares he missed. Executioner sees he's the GOAT. Good
That
fold,
was a
sir.
fantastic fold with
Yeah.
the set.
Yeah.
Because I don't care what game.
I
variant it
wonder if
is.
he
Fold
saw
it.
Tracy raising. We couldn't see it on stream, but it kind of seemed like he thought he saw something coming from Tracy. And that could be one of those things that some people are really good at picking up. Like if somebody perceived to have a lot of action, you know,
Yeah.
like he knows that he has to be ahead. He has to come out clean to win. So bottom set sometimes, even though in like Hold'em, you'd be all over that hand. In PLO, sometimes that set that is like not that great, especially
Yeah.
with no blockers to anything.
He did have backdoor clubs though. So
Oh, did he have backward clubs?
yeah, he had ace high clubs and there was the king clubs. Now I will say though that Hayden throughout the stream, when he has chosen to lead from out of position, it has been extremely strong hands.
Yeah, he's
every
just
time.
had it.
Like he led the king jack, which that ended up being shown, and he had a bow. Like he's shown down
He
a
might
lot
just
of
have
hands.
king 9 there.
He showed down a lot of hands where
Yeah.
they were super nutted hands.
I think I would have lost there. So good job on Michael.
Yeah, I would have definitely peeled the 100.
Yeah.
I would
And
have
then-
lost an extra $100 that Michael didn't lose.
hmm
I wouldn't have been able to get rid of it at that juncture.
And then afterwards, maybe you can fold there after you see the raise and the call. Lowry going to limp here with a similar hand to Kelly's last time. Adam folds the 10s. Glenn
Glenn with a gorgeous hand. Unfortunately, none of it is suited, but these
Finally
kinds
with
of
the
Broadway
raise.
rundowns are still insane.
Let's see if
Insanely
Glenn
good.
knows. Did Hayden lead that hand? He did. He led for 100, got
Yeah,
called
he
by
led
Kelly.
for 100 from the big blind.
hmm Hayden led. Kelly called. Tracy made it 250.
Tracy
Or
made
Tracy
300.
300,
And it went
yeah.
call.
Call. Yeah, easy fold.
We have a bunch of suited aces here. We have a suited ace from Brad, a suited ace from Lowry.
Look at
another
him all switching it up with the low cards. He must have gotten a text from Kimba.
And
Hey, they're
he
making
has
fun of
the-
you.
He has the most equity of everybody in the hand.
Whoa.
And now he doesn't.
Yeah. Did somebody hit a straight? No, not.
Tracy has middle set.
Oh, no, Tracy has top set. Has a straight and top.
Oh, and he has a straight.
Yep.
If you needed more equity.
What's interesting here, if Lowry somehow folded, Amol does have the flush draw, but he gets out of the way.
Yeah, even though Lowry's not going to look down at that flush draw and be like, oh, yeah, I know it's good. or a mole rather.
Brad gets away from it.
Lowry's definitely coming along.
Glenn with the board that Glenn's like, this is why I don't play this sort of trash.
I know you get ace, king, queen, jack, and it just comes in 8 high board.
He goes,
it's so brutal.
give me my 9-5-3 deuce right now. I'd have a straight, thank you. Instead of this
So brutal.
4 there on the turn.
That would have been a mole's 4 for a set of 4s.
Yeah. But like Executioner, he was able to fold it. Tracy, who we've seen had a couple of plays with draws that didn't work out, is now leading here 150 into 260?
260.
I think you call.
Lowry has the odds, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you do lose 2 of your
We're getting
spades.
3.5 to 1 with 17%.
Yeah.
So not quite good enough.
What's
but
interesting, if the board pairs, like it's with 4 spades, he might still call. Oh, Lowry just sun running.
That's a really bad card for Tracy. Because not only
Yeah.
does it connect with all the straights, and it's the obvious front door flush, and Lowry's going to find
Yep.
the lead.
I mean, he kind of has to here, I think. And unfortunately, it's going to let Tracy off the hook. Although I think with Tracy's hand, it just goes check, check.
I would be curious to see if Lowry would get called if he chose a small size.
If we bet like 100, like a blocker,
Yeah, just like bet really small.
I think that probably would be the play that I would go with his hand. Because I think you leave yourself to get raised like by Jack 10 maybe.
Yeah.
And it also protects the times that you do have 10-9 and
'Cause
you're
I would-
trying to see this
I
showdown.
would for sure like always be leading because it's a scare card. You know it's a scare card for whatever your opponent was betting. Because you can see Tracy thinking about the pot size bet or nearly pot size bet.
He blocks the straight flush as well.
And so I'm thinking if Lowry bet like 200, he's probably
Well,
just
the
getting
problem is
called
that
off.
Tracy only had 340. So, yeah.
Which goes back to what we kind of said earlier at the beginning.
But you also want to have this here if you just have the 8. Say that Lowry has like 8-8 with the naked ace of spades. This would be a good time to jam as a bluff, blocking the nut flush and having
yeah, I do
sets
think
there.
there are a lot of bluffs.
So
people
you are
have.
protecting your bluff range when you.
And even if he
go pot
doesn't
all
have
the
the
time.
ace, I do think that
Look at Larry's face.
I do think that players that are paying attention to what's going on are going to know that, okay, this guy bet the flop. He continued betting on the turn.
Mm-hmm.
What is he betting on these 2 streets? You know,
Let's see what Tracy's saying. I wish-
that like if you're going to try to steal the pot, any spade on the river is a good one to try to steal it on.
After Larry's face, if Tracy saw Larry's face, I think he would have folded.
The Nits look of disapproval.
Yeah.
In the tank.
It's
Calls it
for diapers,
off.
he says. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Huge hand. Lowry's going to take down another one.
If he take that long on a straight flush, ooh.
So if Lowry didn't have kids on the way, does he get
Yeah.
called still?
Probably not. I think Tracy did something that is another psychological thing that some people will do is their hand was so good
On a previous street that it's just hard to get rid
that
of.
like they had everything. The only bad thing for them is a spade and they get there. So they just honestly, they just kind of want to show their hand and
Yeah.
show how bad that was for them. So good call, Lowry. We would have gone lower and won less, or potentially maybe bluffed and won a big one. Or gotten called on a bluff, which
Yeah.
is, I've been there before. It's not very fun when the naked ace calls because you're like, God dang it. Destiny, so far a clean dealing run out. We have yet to see a flip or a misdeal. There's the announcement.
No, I was just
knew.
about to be like, I think that when she came in here and we told her about our side bet, that she's gonna clean it up.
We got her, boys. That was the intentional
Oh,
caster
You
curse.
just jinxed her.
That was on purpose. Just
Oh,
so-
was it? Well, that's cruel.
Yeah, well, Oh, yeah. She held it up to the camera too. Do my eyes deceive me for Hayden Stack?
No, they
do not.
do not. They
Let's-
do not deceive you.
Yeah, after
Hayden
this
is
hand,
a
we'll look at
pile.
the up pile. I announcer cursed you so hard.
Dude.
I go, here comes, she's been clean so far, and then flip, next card almost, honestly.
Immediately.
Yeah, Destiny's just came in the box to say hi. Hi,
Brad.
hi, Destiny.
She did not come here to say hi.
Yeah, she waved.
No.
She just used 2 fingers, but she waved.
The middling variety of fingers.
Glenn with a premium Glenn hand here. 3 bets to $20.
Hayden with the queens with a suit.
Ooh, like Hayden hand a lot. Kelly's in there. I don't know if I like Kelly's hand, but
Larry flops trip jacks.
Mhm.
Hayden flops the king high flush.
and could hit a queen. Destiny not happy with me. You could tell.
No.
We're gonna get checks around to Glenn, who
She knew we were going to bring it up too.
Glenn bets 100. Oh, is Hayden gonna call here?
I need Lowry to stand up at some point so I can hit my over.
Yeah, the Lowry over is not hitting. I
I
think
had
there's
the
some-
over at 3.5.
Yeah, I think he's
We're
inside.
way under.
Look at Hayden instincts there with the fold. Kelly gets away from the premium.
Glenn does not get away from pocket fives.
He bet.
That makes sense.
Now, normal Glenn here would hit a 5, and Kelly would have hit a boat with deuces. Oh. Are we going to see Larry
Larry's
continue?
gonna lead.
Yeah. And this is probably going to be
Or
it for Glenn.
not lead, but just bet.
Check fold out of Glenn. Glenn is just, honestly, Glenn has run Mr. Unpure today.
Which I do see, like on other games or whenever I've played with him, there are a lot of spots where Glenn gets to barrel off and people aren't holding
Mhm.
nutted hands and they get through. The problem is today it's just genuinely been like the person in the hand that he does not want to call him
Mhm.
is the one calling him. So you've
Oh.
seen him begrudgingly just check.
I just realized the timing of Destiny, they're probably watching it out there. That's how she knew to come in.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's pretty
No,
precise timing.
I guarantee you she was watching. Yeah, they have the sound on out there. That's how they
It has
knew
been
that I was
0
too quiet.
hands. Reset the chalkboard.
Reset the Destiny counter.
And she slowed it down like quite a bit. You can tell.
She's at Mark L speed right now.
No,
This is how
God,
fast I deal.
there's no way you deal this fast.
Yeah, give me credit for this.
I mean, maybe.
Come on.
Okay. Once in a blue moon. Look at Glenn. Glenn is down a bunch. He's still having a great time. I really like the attitude out of Glenn.
Whoa, super premium from Tracy here.
When the first time Tracy played 4-card PLO, he like looked up the top 50 hands and only played the top 30. He has since widened his range.
Well, I believe this is pretty close to the top 30.
Chris coming in saying he needs to deal a stream, show everybody how it's done. Lowry's going to call with his low plus the nut spades. Adam with another premium that he just flats. And Glenn, this is getting 3-bet. This is, what is pot?
mean, so I love these types of hands.
Yeah, Glenn
Like 140?
says, let's get it all in right now.
Yeah. See?
Yeah. Well, he has to call first, right? So the bet's a little more than that.
160.
Yeah, there you go. Glenn calls, Executioner, no hesitation, and Tracy snap jams behind. I will bet everything in my pocket that Glenn does not fold his hand.
I'm going to be curious to see if Adam sticks it in here.
I think
I
he
hope
might.
he does.
I don't think he will. I think he's going to fold. I think this is a psychological I'm up spot, and he's going to let this go.
I think that if this is the Jack of Hearts, it's always a snap with the money in. I do think that blocking your own outs, but it's just an all broadways with a broadway.
I got fold. You got call? I got fold.
I want call.
Yeah.
I would stick it in with this hand. Now, I'm not saying that that's like why you should, but
Mhm.
this is just a really, really good.
This is a fold. Glenn already made his decision 15 minutes ago. Would run people over.
We're not
for his
cheesing
hand.
like that.
No. No shock there. Glenn actually
He
rejams.
said, "Let's flip." And
Did we get an
Executioner's
Executioner
money's
call?
going to be in.
I don't know.
Executioner's- Yeah.
He's got 1,000 behind versus Glenn.
Hey, word, he's gonna let you show him up.
Smart.
I think if Executioner had Adam's hand, it's a snap.
How much is that?
Glenn.
400.
Yeah.
And that's
Brand new fresh chip. 12 plus 150 plus.
all yours.
Yeah. Yeah, so it comes.
Executioner with some quick math.
I mean, Executioner, this is the two people you love to play with the most.
Playing against Glenn.
Come
not
on.
you.
I get that.
Like, if there was any two people on the stream that he wants to stack, it's these two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's gamble. Is this our biggest pot today?
I think this is the biggest
Yeah,
possible.
not very good.
2,900?
Good start.
I'll show it to
20, 28. 20.
Glenn is not showing his hand.
No.
He's got
This
the
is the
only
one
club,
where Glenn
though.
hits it, though.
That's a good start.
Oh!
Glenn stops it. He can't watch. Oh no, hard draw. Oh, Tracy
Oh,
gets there
Tracy
with the jack.
backdoors it.
But he does scoop the side.
Deep side pot first.
Wow. Anything but a jack, a king, or a heart.
I didn't really see that one. I was hoping like I had a.
Glenn with the win there, and Executioner unfortunately gets there.
That is the
Does-
motto, sir. Get even or get even worse.
Tracy with the runner. That's what happened to me in the free roll this week. I looked up that free roll hand. I was 98.3% on the flop. That one, do you remember?
Oh, I dealt it.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
wondering if you remember, even though you were dealing.
And everyone was like, come back, come back.
Yeah. No, I was ready. I was going. I was a 4-4-8 board.
Yeah,
And I was up
the
against ace queen.
Bankerton went all in and
Had
with
a
one
6-4.
big blind and had a 4 in his hand, and the flop comes 4-4-8. And I think the other guy had like ace jack,
queen.
ace queen.
Ace, queen, king, jack.
And Banks was walking away from the table before the flop even came out, and everyone goes, "Oh my god!" And then it comes ace on the turn, and right as Banks gets back to the table and touches the chair, ace on the river
Yeah.
for a bigger boat, and he says, "Okay, bye guys."
See you later.
Everyone was speechless.
This is like half
was
Destiny speed. I hate to
disgusting.
see it. Destiny, we won't make fun of your flips anymore. Go back to full speed Destiny. This doldrum speed is a little rough. Tracy, we're gonna have to look at the let's sneak in the win percentages now real quick after that last hand. Hayden up 1.5,
Hayden's
Lowry
up
1.4,
almost.
Amol
We have
1.3.
4 people that are up over $1,000.
Tracy back in the green, and Glenn, even after that little win, is still down the most. Executioner's second.
Executioner's joining the party though a little bit.
Yeah, he got it in good versus Glenn, but you can't always run good against run pure. Why is that not going down? Oh,
We
I forgot to
knew when
click
we
the
saw
button.
the little cards they was gonna hit something.
Thank God somebody works in IT. Oh, Adam with the folds the 7-4. That's it. You're fired. Hey, Glenn with the
Oh my!
the snap 400.
With ace, king, king.
A little
ace.
much, I think.
So this is what we would consider a Glenn super duper duper premium.
Kelly snap calls with 9954. Lowry called the 300 as well.
We're at 1,200 before we see a
What
flop.
happened?
And look how much Lowry and Glenn have over 1,400 behind to play for.
Oh my goodness! And it's clean for Glenn. Yeah, he's still way ahead.
Lowry is the equity. Oh no, Lowry has queen 5.
Oh no, Lowry does have
I was
5.
about to
Yep.
say he's the equity favorite with 1 pair.
Yeah, I missed the 5.
I saw that silly little 5 and 2 backdoor flushes.
Well, at least Kelly called. Lowry called as well.
Snaps, and we're playing a $4,000 pot. Oh my gosh! And we've been running it once all day.
God, he
We're
has-
not running it twice.
He has an 8. That's bad for Glenn.
Max.
That's
Pain.
why I knew I was gonna win his hand.
Feel that hand.
Oh yeah, Lowry has an ace too.
Oh,
So we have
I'm probably gonna win one.
a king or an 8.
An ace is good for him. Ace gives him. Oh no, he does. He does have
Oh,
worse 2
Lowry
pair.
would have ace queen.
Yeah, he does need an ace. Jack or 10 maybe.
Broadway card?
No.
Jack.
I'm scared.
Hearts.
A 10 that's not a heart would be good for Glenn.
There we go. All in, call.
No, don't go hard.
I don't think Glenn has looked.
Is it a heart on the river? It was a heart on the river
heart
and
on the
Lowry.
Larry, come down.
Oh, Glenn.
Lowry's gonna have so much.
He can get on gold diapers now.
4.8 thousand.
Wow.
No, I had pocket pair.
Lowry can buy the diaper factory.
Yeah. Their Pampers are now called Lowry's.
So you anti-cursed him. You said that he was gonna win the most, and boom,
I had Glenn and Lowry as the second half winners, and I was right on one.
broke even.
Yeah. Glenn.
Hey, there's still time.
Yeah, this game isn't ending, and there's
We
Big
have
O
quite
later.
a few hands.
Yeah. And honestly, there's a lot of people that would be like, well, I'm not getting it back tonight. Glenn is not one of those people. Glenn for sure could get it all back tonight, unfortunately. But we'll see what happens. Lowry with a great little pot there. Golly, what is he at now? He's at 4.8K.
He's up over 3,500.
3.8K after that hand. Kelly down a grand. Glenn in for quite a bit.
Wow.
Tracy, everybody else up money. Unfortunately, Elijah was the other one that got out of here early. That seat has been cold all day. That corner there, literally just the 8, 9, 10 seat have been bad. The rest of the table is up. And Amol is still in the stream. He might be asleep.
What did Glenn add back on for?
I imagine it started with 1,000. 2,000.
2,000. Those are some purple birds. Purple birds are in.
Kelly put a purple in for $1, $3, mind you.
They're like, Lowry, make some change.
Change, please. Tracy with a good 4-card Omaha 8 or better hand.
So Kelly bought in for 5,000. And they
Some
bought
of
him a
these
purple.
people have families. This is what we get from the chat over here. Yeah, well,
Well, Lowry's the one who has a brand new family.
Lowry's family is
They're getting fed.
tonight. I don't know what a mole.
A mole with Trip Kings.
That might be the first Hold'em fold we've seen.
That is the first Hold'em fold.
I just realized
For
that. That's
sure.
actually pretty crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Lowry with
Let's
the.
see if we see Lowry open it up or shut it down.
Yeah. I have a feeling that Lowry is already at shenanigans in his head. He's going home to play pool.
Oh,
Good
he's
for
gonna
him.
be like Shea Butter. Listen,
Oh, Glenn with the wow, 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 wow. It's
got
it.
it.
There we go.
It's on my half of the.
I
desk.
wonder if he raised.
I believe it was a black
spoilers.
chip that was out
He
there.
did. He raised.
I do believe.
His hand didn't need to be this good to raise. It was, so
I mean,
he
we
did.
have a suit. We have a pair. Our cards are connected.
Brad with a straight draw in his hand.
Lowry's got a pretty solid hand, and I don't mind Adam's hand either. Pocket pair with a suited ace. It's kind of easy to play post,
Yeah.
right? Like you either hit a set or you hit the nut diamonds or a nut diamond draw, and you know how to play it.
Like the 9 of diamonds in Lowry's hand would be a great card for him to see on the flop. Unfortunately, it is not available. So,
What is Glenn gonna hit in this hand?
I mean, the way he's been running tonight, nothing.
He's
he
gonna hit a
hits a set of 4
actually.
against Lowry's other set.
And a flush draw.
God, this is just going.
Oh, Lowry has
disastrous
jacks.
for
Oh my
Glenn.
gosh.
Oh, you could not
Whoa.
have scripted. Not yet. Oh, you feel for Glenn.
I'm gonna hear the
Brad
pot
comes along with the
from
open
Lowry.
ender.
raise to 800. Not like this. All in.
Glenn says not
Oh
like
my
this and all
gosh.
in. Oh,
I mean, okay, he has spades.
Brad flopped the top wrap with the spades. I mean, with the straight draw.
I don't
here.
think he's gonna call this off though.
No.
If he does, we're gonna be playing like a $6,000 pot. Okay, we are off the rails.
Glenn with the have to go to the car for more cash announcement. Lowry
Holy!
not folding top set, needs to dodge a spade or a 4. God, Brad just knows that if this was just the 800, Brad calls. Julie yelling fold into the screen.
I think we've seen.
Oh,
Oh my gosh!
Glenn showed 7-4. No, 1 club, 1 spade.
Oh my gosh!
He hits the spade. Is he going to hold?
He hits it.
He's so Let's hear.
Woo! We got it back, Lowry. We're even.
Okay, he said he didn't slow roll him.
Dude,
Glenn finally gets some back.
play for it all with the 6-4 of spades.
You know what happens is that Glenn showed the 7-4. That's why he won.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh my.
the announcement of kill that hand comes through. Glenn finally gets one back, and we're not even though.
So yeah, let's see what our Glenn number is.
I think
We're
it's
still
gonna
down
take a second,
3,000. I
but,
think. Something like
we'll
that.
see. We'll see if it updated already.
My math is correct. 3,300.
Yeah. So Glenn,
Lowry's still at the top of the leaderboard.
yeah, Lowry can't be too
even
mad
with
about
that
it.
loss.
Kind of got the last hand back.
Had to come back down to earth.
Yeah, Glenn with a little bit of run pure there, and this is why we said that there's, don't count Glenn out. He's not
No,
not one to lose those types of hands.
he knows the streets of being up a lot and down a lot very
Mm-hmm.
well.
And now Glenn is at the point that if he wins another big one, he will be even. So,
And also, he has the entire table covered now.
yeah, Glenn's
So we will be playing for everybody else's stacks, I believe, for the rest of the stream.
Glenn's message of "Don't cry, rebuy" pays off.
I think this round of PLO has had like our top 3 biggest hands of the entire stream.
Mm-hmm.
We've had some bangers.
Tracy with a decent hand, maybe not under the gun, but decent hand. A mole. Oh my gosh!
We're limping.
With the nut,
Hayden with the
Low
king,
draw.
Jack 10 with a suited king.
that's a raisin hand. Brad with the, it's kind of come along. Lowry. Oh, there's the get up tracker.
I was wondering.
I think
lost a
Lowry-
hand, got to go stretch.
Lowry doesn't play another hand the whole stream. That's my guess.
Glenn with the 3-bet.
Unsuited
Executioner
ace.
snap call. Okay, we're back to where we.
Yeah, we've been here before.
We know what's up.
Glenn 3-bet, snap call. Everybody else calls around. A mole getting in there with
I
his
would love
low.
to see a Hayden pot.
Yeah, Hayden.
This is what you look for. You look for the pot.
Hayden does
Let's
pot.
do it.
Oh my!
Let's go, Hayden.
Yes, sir.
We set the trap and they fell in. Glenn
Yeah.
does not care.
Glenn puts his leg in the trap and goes, "Just see.
I'm just happy we found the 4-bet.
Don't let me out of the trap," he says.
We limped the suited kings.
A mole coming along. Now this has to set off some flags.
I mean, he has an uncounterfeitable nut low draw, so I understand.
Yeah, the 3-2 he's blocking up for Glenn's range. Oh, that's a good card for a mole. No,
Top set for Hayden.
oh no. Does Glenn have anything here? No,
A pair of 9s.
nothing much.
Ace on the turn.
This is what a flop for Hayden. What a good play.
And I don't think anybody else has enough of this for.
What do you like? Do you like this
Glenn's
sizing?
going to call anyway. Oh, yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Because he still has a straight draw, so he has top set with backdoors.
A mole mad at himself for playing a hand.
Ace on the turn would be fun.
Be crazy. Queen.
Or a queen. Now we have top set with a straight. Our opponent has 2 pair now.
This is a hand that like Glenn could bluff this card, and Hayden says, "Go ahead." What's funny is I think if Hayden checked or bet 150, Glenn would bluff this.
Hayden's going chunky.
Oh, Glenn has the
300.
naked ace of spades.
Yeah, he does.
There's some devious thoughts here.
So if this river's a spade, Glenn is snap
A
potting.
queen or a 9 would be disastrous. Okay.
Oh, it's a brick. And Hayden's like, well, I have the nuts.
Is Glenn going to call a 2-pair?
I don't think so.
It's a big bet.
It's like
I think I heard
it's like a third.
Yeah,
pot.
he called.
Did he really?
I think so. I heard a chip at the table.
No. I don't think Glenn's going to call this off.
Yeah, he called.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Glenn, that's good. That's good.
You got the nut.
He showed kings first. By the way, he showed
He knew it was good.
the jack 10.
He said top
A
set's
little
good,
slow.
right?
Oh, and yeah, you could hear the thunk of the jack 10 on of Glenn calling without a second thought.
Hayden
With
3-barreled, and we're snapping. all day.
this is where I'm sure Glenn is doing a little cry.
Terrifying.
Yeah, 3-barrel by Hayden. Why would Glenn call there? He had 2 pair. I don't know if you guys know this. It's hard to hit a pair, much less 2 of them. That is a snippety snap call by Glenn. Okay.
Very well played by Hayden, though. I loved finding the 4-bet pre. I loved the small bet on the flop. I think
The
that
small
was
bet on the
awesome.
flop probably made Glenn call, thinking that he just had like ace king or something, or aces. I think when Glenn sees that raise pre, he thinks it's aces.
Well, I think it's really easy to like look at that and just be like, "Oh, I flopped top set." Pop.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold and
Larry
fold for Larry.
already a flush, no big deal. Let's see if a mole plays 2 hands in a row. I got the under. Building Hayden stacks, so it's more when he jams on him later. That's
I've
You
known
can get
Glenn for a while. And I
Larry
don't
with the-
doubt that that's a thought process.
the under the gun call by Larry.
Hayden with
hand.
another gorgeous hand.
Golly, Hayden.
This is the same hand that Glenn had earlier, but Hayden has a suit this time.
Hayden knows how to play this a little bit better than Glenn. Glenn's more comfortable with the low cards. Hayden might never not play PLO ever again after this.
He's like,
night.
"This is easy." Adam with the double suited kings and
just
a
the
flat.
Adam has not raised 1 time.
Both of these players are trapping the.
Oh,
gun.
and Glenn with the premium.
Oh, and he's on the button. It didn't need to be a premium.
He's double suited. What is he?
So now
default?
for sure we're about to see. So Hayden's probably just going to call this 3-bet, and I think Adam is just going to step on it. I think we're
You
about
thi-
to
I
be
think he just
we're about to
flats.
get trapped again.
He sees Larry call. I think Adam flats here. I don't think he re-raises.
I need to see Adam back pot it,
Well, don't watch then, because he's just flatting.
dude.
I'm
We just
telling you.
limped double suited kings.
This is a flat.
Come on.
This is a flat. Oh, you might be right.
Yeah.
There it is. I was wrong.
150.
I'm happy to be wrong.
Glenn
Good job, Adam.
calls.
Glenn.
Raises. So here's what's so sick is that they both have diamonds and clubs. Oh, this is so bad.
Glenn has
There
two
is-
suits. Or we call this at the Tinney household a super premium.
He's double suited and they're both covered.
Oh, Hayden hates to give it up.
Oh my gosh.
Adam
Adam Ship.
can't fold now.
We are never folding. All in and a call.
Yeah, there was no doubt.
We have two suits. They're both covered. That's so sick.
That's what I'm thinking about. Like, damn, all in all the time.
Oh no, that's the low card.
Oh my gosh. And Glenn
He
thinks
flops him
he's
dead.
Dude. Glenn's like, I got it.
Oh no.
No.
Adam says, "Take it back, sir."
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
I was like, Glenn, I don't know how you're.
It's hard.
You might literally just skipped a beat there.
I can't believe both suits are covered. That's
I think Glenn said both.
Did he really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's why everyone went crazy.
yeah.
Instant replay.
It was we had the table volume up too loud. That's my fault.
Yeah. Those mics are peaking right now.
Mike pissed at me. I'm almost killing out of him. He's like, how'd you not fold middle set?
Well, we have it on video.
I don't fold anything. Mike, I don't know what we're talking about. Spades after call, bro.
Did someone say my name?
No, Lowry's lamenting the call.
Take up the fiat. Give me the jack, bro.
Hey, I'm proud of
I
Adam.
got beef.
Wow, what a flop for Adam. Glenn not getting there on that. Thought it was a good flop for him. Honestly,
So
Glenn
that-
showed quick though.
That Lowry double up money didn't last very long.
Look at that.
Aiden up almost 3,000.
Larry, Knit, Brad, double Knit, Adam, Lowry, and Hayden all up quite a bit. Tracy up just over a buy-in with over 1,000 in a stack, I believe. So
So I think when they get home, Hayden's going to need to sit Michael down and teach him how to play poker.
yeah. There will be some poker.
There needs to
lessons
be
going
some
on.
poker lessons.
Yeah.
The student has become the
Oh, is
master.
this a triple? God dang, I was gonna go to the bathroom, but I gotta. Watch.
Whoa, the Brad. Come on, Lowry.
I gotta watch.
Put the 80
triple.
on.
Are you kidding me? Lowry would put the Ton would
Come
sure
on,
put
man.
the triple on there.
He has it counted out.
No, there was no shot. No shot. And then
Here's
he
the
goes, oh no,
hoping.
oops, I already looked. First time we've seen this tonight, and I think it was just waiting on Hayden.
I could have seen Lowry's cards just through the camera.
Mhm.
Hold him up.
I
again,
saw the
Lowry.
first two when he looked early. You could see them both. Lowry, good no straddle. He's gonna get rid of it. Kelly with a pair.
Double
Kelly's
suited
not gotten
tens.
anything so far. He's gotten these kind of.
He hasn't really played much.
Yeah. The
He's
only,
a double suited hand again for Glenn and an ace of all that.
I'm guessing the PLO
And
rounds have been producing a
Tracy
lot of action. They have.
See with aces.
This PLO round has
Oh
especially.
my gosh.
We've seen multiple.
Tracy has
$1,000
aces with a
pots.
suit. Glenn has double suited. Yeah, this is getting all in.
This is the high end of Glenn's range. This is the high end of Tracy's range.
This
Kelly.
is gonna get it all in again.
Tracy just asked how much Kelly had. Doesn't care what Glenn has. He knows he has him covered, and then he'll call. And he just comes along with a flat. Okay, Amol. Still asleep. I think he ate that Taco Bell and fell asleep. Amol with
Double
A
he
Glenn
just folded
premium.
a Glenn premium.
Brad calls.
Brad with kings. We have aces with a suit versus kings with a suit versus tens with
ten-
double suits
versus Ace Jack 8-3.
versus the nuts.
Oh, I thought Glenn had Ace 10 for a second. Nope. It's just gonna
Um,
be
Set
top set versus
versus overpair.
versus some straight draws, maybe some diamonds, some backdoor clubs. No more. Nobody with. What's interesting, Kelly kind of blocked. Kelly and Tracy both blocking the straight.
I would be curious to see if one of them turns their hand into a bluff.
Oh, Brad leading for about a half pot here. Kelly
Like Tracy, I would be interested
Oh.
to see if Tracy comes with pot.
gets in there. Glenn almost beat Kelly into the pot.
Glenn has bottom pair and two backdoor flush draws.
Yeah, he does.
Good enough.
Yeah, we'll take it, he says. And,
Wow.
ooh. And it gets Is Glenn all in? No, Kelly's all in. That's why there's a side pot. Okay, I was confused there for a second. Tracy also calls with aces and backdoor diamonds. This is a relevant turn.
A diamond.
Oh my gosh, Tracy hits the straight.
Brad has 2 sets.
Yeah, either one will work.
Kelly has a straight,
Tracy jams with nut diamonds and aces.
and Kelly just turns the straight. Brad has 2 sets, which is actually really bad.
Yeah, he hates
You do
that
not
card.
want to be
This is
blocking
going to
her
be a
pair
thought.
outs, but half of his outs are quads, which is fun.
That is good.
Um,
And Glenn,
Kelly's just praying to hold.
what can Glenn hit? A 10 to chop?
A 10 to chop,
A chop for
Yeah,
10
because
or
he can't hit a jack.
jack?
He can hit a jack. No, wait, Brad is in the side. He can't hit a jack on the
No, he has to hit a 10 to chop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A 2-out 10 for Glenn is the only thing he can hit.
Kelly blocking diamonds here, thankfully for himself, since he doesn't have nut
If
diamonds.
Brad finds a fold here somehow, that
True.
gives Glenn a bunch more outs.
His
Or a
equity.
couple more. He gets 2 jacks.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, he has the same thing as Kelly. He has the same thing as Tracy. Ace jack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Or 1 jack then.
yeah. Not great for him. He would no.
But we know
if-
the money's going in.
Yeah.
Actually, no, we don't. I definitely do think that if Brad calls this, Glenn will
I think Glenn might fold anyways.
Yeah. Glenn's not going.
I think this might be a fold from Glenn. We'll see what happens.
I do
but
think Brad sticks this in though.
what's interesting is that he's ahead of Tracy. Like if he could see the cards, he would for sure call Tracy. But the problem is he's behind Kelly. Kelly
And
will,
Tracy's repping what Kelly has, especially because like Tracy has 2 aces in his hand.
yeah. Kelly probably wondering if somebody has the wheel. Oh, Brad's gonna lay it.
Kelly doesn't even know he has the nuts.
Yeah, he's probably thinking
Kelly
he
might
needs
think
a
he
diamond.
needs a diamond.
Ironically, doesn't. And Brad turns his hand face up while Glenn's still in the hand. I guess let's see what he's saying.
Yeah, I think so.
Glenn must have already folded or something.
Oh, his cards
Mike
are
wanted me
face
to
up.
fold that head. Tell him never in a million years. You're not folding top set. What are you talking about?
I think I just have to stick it and deal with whatever happens. I
Mike
mean,
wants me to-
Lowry's up
sometimes
with
that's
it.
a thought.
Top set and that flush draw.
Oh yeah, he was outside. I heard the voice. So Kelly is dodging a diamond.
Hold one time.
Yeah, you fold
Are you trying to double? Oh, beat a diamond.
A 10 for
Oh.
a chop.
Beat a diamond.
Brad
Oh no, a
didn't
10
fold.
would not be a chop. A 10 would be
Oh,
Tracy winning.
Or a diamond.
Beat a diamond. Oh, you beat
It's a
diamond.
brick, and Kelly's. Hey, I said Kelly. That's
Yeah.
my guy.
Oh,
There you go.
no.
I do. I do think that that was quite a call out there from Glenn. Glenn was just hoping for pain, by what it seemed like. Brad with the begrudging fold there on the end.
We have a special guest coming on in.
Yes, we do.
Do you mean special as in, hey guys?
No,
No, I
No.
don't think so. We were talking about
Did
how I think Hayden needs to take you home and
yeah.
give some lessons.
Oh yeah.
Do you have some time booked with him later this week?
Well, I heard that possibly one fan was questioning me not straddling.
Yeah,
I was playing regulator today.
yeah. We did see that there was a lot
We
of.
were playing the Glenn Snap caller today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those things where I only play if Glenn plays to try to control things. But
And then
if I would have dumped more money and just kept feeding, can you imagine how far off the rails it would have been?
oh, it would have been crazy.
This last round has been the craziest thing.
That was a crazy PLO
Oh,
round.
did y'all switch it to only PLO?
Yeah, who convinced him of that, dude?
I can't imagine who did.
I bet it was
This
Hayden.
is the last 3 hands.
Yeah.
Hayden and Lowry were
Hayden
for
has
sure
been
the ones
crushing.
who did it.
Yeah.
I will say you made a great fold with the bottom set of 4s. Yeah, we were talking about that. That was a great fold. We thought that Hayden was going to win the Martinez matchup again. It looks like an anonymous source in chat says Michael could use all the pointers he can get.
You get 2
Facts.
guesses on who said that.
Facts all day. I bet it's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
It
Well, she-
sounds like the words of a beautiful woman.
we heard a rumor she's going to be on Dancing with the Stars after that that TikTok video.
She should be.
Yeah,
She should be.
yeah.
Yep.
Glenn with the most premium Glenn hand to ever Glenn.
This is a hand a little out of Glenn's comfortability.
Yeah. You know that hand that I lost to Glenn?
Hmm.
I just
Oh, the Ace King.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can't believe that I should have known he was going to go 4-7. That's
Hmm.
I was drawing dead.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you saw when he had that hand versus Lowry, and he had the set.
Yeah.
He showed the 7-4, not the set.
Yeah.
That was the important part. Even though 7 didn't end up mattering.
And then just binks the spade anyway.
Yeah, it was what he needed. We could hear Lowry still bemoaning the hand almost an orbit later. Oh, we got a 6-way pot after Glenn made the standard raise. Now, do you like being to the left of Glenn or to the right of Glenn in a game where he's raising every single hand?
I prefer to be on the exact opposite side of the table.
Okay.
I really do.
Yeah.
The only reason they positioned me there was truly to play regulator.
Yeah.
Just make sure that if he was to get out of hand, I was to repot,
Yeah.
and then it were heads up.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, you're kind of in that spot.
yeah, because I can get away from a lot of things if I was in Hayden's position.
This is how a mole normally has been playing the whole stream.
Yeah. Did he leave?
Yeah, about
And-
yeah,
and
right
go,
around.
go clock a couple of hours?
Yeah,
He
we
did.
had him at about a
He got a page.
one hand per hour
Mm.
winning rate. I think he played one hand per hour and won it. He got aces.
Oh,
that was
Brad
not the
there.
hand of the hour.
Did he play that silly hand against sevens?
Yeah,
6?
7, 6, and 5 where we had aces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what he was thinking.
Yeah, he should have raised.
he did.
What a beautiful turn. For
I can't
Brad.
believe he did.
Oh my god.
Oh no, Glenn gets it in with top 2. What what an insane card.
What a
Brad.
turn.
I'll
Oh,
tell you what, Brad beat Glenn all night long.
yeah.
I mean,
Everyone was beating Glenn all night long.
I have never seen Mr. Runpure run this unpure.
He's paying his dues.
No, it's been bad for him. He had the one hand versus Lowry, but he was already behind with bottom set. That's crazy.
Yeah, like there was that hand against Adam where they got it all in and Adam had both of his
Oh,
suits
yeah.
covered.
Yeah. And he
We're
showed,
just like,
he
oh
showed
no.
the diamonds.
Snap shows the 9 high diamonds and Adam's like, nah.
Did y'all see the heart attack that Adam had?
Well, that's what we had the volume of, I think, too high, so we didn't hear it. But did
The
Glenn say-
mics just
Glenn,
peaked.
Glenn goes, "Oh shoot, I got a boat."
Yeah.
Okay, we figured that's what was
And
happening.
Adam totally. I mean, I swear to God, I thought he was going to pass out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You saw him go ghost white.
yeah, yeah.
So we got 2 more hands, you said?
2 more hands.
Okay. And I can definitely hear there's still some games going on out there.
Yes, there's a Big O game, and there is a 1-3.
Okay. 2
So-
games going on.
So, not to spoil it, but you definitely want to watch this hand.
Okay. Well, we were going to watch both of
In
them.
case y'all were going to go somewhere else.
Do we
No.
want table noise on now or later?
Yeah, you should put table noise.
Table noise on.
Keep it low.
He's like, no.
Yeah.
I will say, we've been talking about it. Glenn being stuck so much, and he's still in a great mood, I think is a great, like, you want to play with people that are like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. This might not be the hand. I don't know.
Well, there's 2 hands. Is that a double straddle out of Lowry?
Yeah.
See, I knew he'd come around.
I did
So this
have
is
to
hand
hit you with the nice
54.
straddle one time. You were straddling. You did not straddle, and then you got a good hand under the gun, and I had to hit you with the not nice straddle.
Well, the big thing was that I wasn't trying to straddle on PLO because that's just
Yeah.
more
Adding fuel
Right.
to the fire.
Or-
You're just bloating the pot for Glenn.
Yeah, this is the hand.
Okay.
Watch this silliness.
Tracy with the nut
You
low.
want to listen to the table talk in this thing.
Okay.
I'm all with the best hand he's seen in 2 hours.
Let's let this play.
All my cards were bad. The couch trap. You saw me? I saw like 1 card. Oh my god.
Okay, look at this.
Top set of.
Set
Oh no.
versus set
Amal checks,
versus Glenn's flush.
and what does Glenn do?
I wonder.
He pots it.
I'm assuming that's a purple bird.
He announced he looked.
Yeah. Tracy
No.
snap all in. Amal snap all in.
A mole's hand of the hour.
God, he's got top set and a straight draw.
Yeah.
I mean, is the diamond on the turn of the river is the only real question here.
Okay. Listen to the table talk. Let's all be quiet and focus in on this.
I got bad diamonds.
He said, I'm live.
That's Larry Bird.
Oh, I'm gonna win this hand. I have live diamonds.
No chance I'm
winning. I'm winning this hand.
I have queens. Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is perfect.
It's going to come another queen.
The diamond has to come. There's no way.
Nah, you make it.
I mean, I'm sure.
Down.
This is this. Wait, watch.
Tracy just needs one card, he said. I'm on
I look like you.
Well, that miracle open too.
That Miracle Creek can have, well, a 3 I won't worry about his open.
There's no action in this game at all.
Yeah, I
Oh,
bet,
sick.
Tracy.
Lane, you don't have a 3.
No. Throw a 6.
Mm.
Sweat.
Oh, because he could go 6'5".
We're scooping. Just a
Oh
stick.
my.
All right, let's see. We're going to 3 and
Make it fun. Oh! Throw an ace.
He's not done.
3.
Ace.
Oh my gosh.
Golly.
Yeah.
What?
Go
Right,
back.
stuck 6 of diamonds. The ace. Just caw.
A savant?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh my god.
they can give him back the Mr. Rumpier.
Fine, we get it.
There's no action.
Yeah.
Take your crown back.
What do you think about that?
I mean, what we were surprised on is that's normally how a mole runs.
Yeah.
So we were kind of worried what was happening earlier.
Oh, we gotta check. Did Amol come back down to earth? I believe he did.
What's the win loss right now?
We'll see.
That's what we're looking at.
So post that hand, a mole still in the green,
$58.
$58.
Mm.
That last one hurt for Tracy. Hayden with the 3K upswing. Where
That's
do you
what I'm
go?
talking about.
So he could probably pay for his tuition next year.
Yeah, I was about to say, is he gonna take over school
Yeah.
payments or what?
That's good.
All right, guys. I got to go make up this 1,700 on the big one.
Okay, good luck at the Big O, Michael. Thanks for stopping by.
I'll come donate in a little bit.
Yeah, Little Mark says he's heading over. Okay, here we go.
The-
Glenn stacking chips.
The double calling. So Bryce said that this is our last hand, and I want to say
And we got
the
a
last
straddle
one
out of
was as
Lowry.
crazy as the first one.
Still bemoaning that one.
Calling both cards.
Poor
is
Mole.
insane. Insane.
Glenn goes, I'm winning this one.
He said 6. Ace.
Too. There was no doubt. Oh, man. The PLO has been. Oh, Adam says he's booking the win. He's up good.
I for sure think that we need to book a pure PLO stream at some point. This is
Mhm.
awesome.
Glenn is happy as can be. Glenn's the happiest person I've ever seen down.
That's
4K.
down like 4,000.
Yeah. And Michael,
Gosh.
it's like a synchronized swimming. Glenn goes to put the bet out. Michael's already there calling.
I'm glad he confirmed our suspicions
Yeah.
that if Glenn is in, I'm in.
Oh, and look at this. Yeah, the 7-4.
The 7-4.
A mole booking his $58 hangout
Let's see.
session.
Let's see if these diamonds can hit. Imagine being up for 2 hours and 45 minutes,
Yeah.
and then the last hand,
Flopping top set, and you get it all in versus
top set open ended.
5 high diamonds.
Well, we've been saying all night that any diamonds is the nut diamonds for him.
Just it's the 5.
Any flush draw is the nut flush
He
draw.
Snap hits the 5. Oh God, poor mole.
6.
Oh, you hate to see it. And honestly, a mole played really well. Just like, what are you gonna do?
So the swap is going to be 4-4, right?
4.
Naturally.
Yeah, probably 7 in there too, just to be safe. Okay. Ooh,
2
10s.
10s.
Brad with the only 10.
Hayden with a flush draw.
Executioner gonna have to get pretty creative here to win this one, but I believe he has it in him. He's gonna have to go like a queen.
I
9
believe we could go queen 9. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was just about to say.
to avoid the Brad.
We could go king king as well. King
Okay.
king would be good.
We're interested in that.
Well, that's going to be pretty tough, actually.
Yeah.
2 of the kings are dead.
And is Hayden gonna come along with the queen high spades? Wah, wah. Less than great last hand there.
But hand number 54 was pretty good.
We'll-
Let's check out our final winnings and
Yeah.
our final VPIP, and then we can get into our closer.
VPIP, Glenn shockingly with the highest
That-
VPIP of 80.
A mole with 29%. I told you, people who have below 30% can't win.
Nope.
I said it
Lowry
2 hours ago.
just above the 30% threshold. Adam with the win. Let's see who was the biggest winner on the
I believe
night.
it was Hayden
I
still.
think it was almost 3K.
Hayden with 2.7. Brad and Lowry
Mm.
both at
You know,
1.7.
Lowry probably doesn't feel great right now, but he'll think about it later and realize
Oh,
how
yeah.
well he did. You know,
He has $1,700 more in the pocket than he did when we started. So
Larry did good over there. Kelly came back. Amol paid for his Taco Bell. Tracy, rough last hand there. Executioner down a little bit. And Glenn and Executioner both probably over at Big O right now trying to get those wins back.
this is a 1-3 table, and we had
Correct.
4 4-figure winners.
Right. As you would expect at a game like this, we had close to, what is that? 5, 10, probably 12, 14, 13K, 14K on the table.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Let's go over some of the stuff we got going on right
Yeah,
now.
before we go out,
The first night of the Flush Frenzy, we have the 9 to 1 a.m. window. So if you hit all 4 flushes in this window, you're going to win a $5,000 jackpot. Ace must be in the hole in order to hit. Both pull cards must play, and the pot has to be $40. And the flush must be on the flop in 4-card, 5-card, and I believe you cannot improve. The payout structure, a little different than we've done before, but it's kind of fun in that there's a guaranteed amount for the table in the room. So almost like a bad beat. If somebody hits it, it's good for everyone, which is
Sure.
kind of cool. You're going to incentivize the game to keep going until somebody's there. So it's not you're sticking around for nothing. You just automatic. Now, some people win the flush frenzy. Like I know Pedro's done it before, and he's given people in the room money. Other people have done this as well. I just know for a fact Pedro's done it, where he kind of shares it with the table, which is always a real professional move. That's Pedro's awesome like that. But this kind of automatically does it, which I think is really fun.
yeah, I think so. That just means if you are in the room, that means that you could potentially be part of this jackpot. And this is running right now. It starts today. It started today at 9 p.m. Right now, I believe it's 9:45. It's 9:48. So we still have a couple of hours to try to hit this flush frenzy today. And we have 2 tables going.
So it's $5,000 for the jackpot, and there's 30% table share if there was one table, right? So let's do some math on the calculator because I don't want to mess it up here pretty quick. But so you have 5,000 times 30% is $1,500, and 1,500. Oops, that's not how that works. 1,500 divided by 8 people, if the table's full, is $200 a person, almost $180 each that you would get just for being
just
at
by
the table.
sitting there.
Right, which is great. And so you're kind of in the realm of it's a great time to be here playing, and also you're going to be getting your road to Vegas.
Get yourselves a couple tickets. You get a ticket for every hour of cash play that you get, and those tickets are going to go into the hopper. Also, our top.
Just to be clear, the physical hopper, not the Brad. Or
not
Whitney.
the Brad
Yeah,
hopper.
not the physical one, not the other one.
But then we have the top 18 cash players that are playing across the month automatically get in. Same with our top 18 tournament performers
Right.
for all of our tournaments throughout the week on Monday, on Wednesday, on Saturday, on Sunday. All of those people are fighting to try to be in that top 18. And then of those tickets from cash and also the tickets that you get for firing some rebuys and some add-ons and entries into those tournaments are also going to be drawn. This entire building is going to be full of players trying to get their way to Vegas.
We're going to have 54 people here coming in at worst for $20 and at best for 10,000.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great day.
And I know for a fact that
you're going to get rooted on. I mean, whoever makes it, everyone's going to be cheering you on. We usually do kind of a little fantasy thing for the main event where people pick the winner. Last year, Kelly picked the main event winner, which is insane.
Oh, yeah. The person who won the main
That
event
should
was
never-
on his team.
Literally never happened. We almost had 2 people in the top 3. Somebody had originally taken Braxton and then swapped, which is absolutely crazy. So that's on there. And one of those tournaments you can get in for the tournaments towards that Vegas thing is the $25 bounty or $65 bounty with the $65 tournament with $25 bounty. I hope somebody speaks English that's commentating because it's not me.
You want me to take over?
Yeah.
$65 entry with a $10 bonus dealer appreciation, which I personally enjoy.
Huh.
That is going to give you 20,000 chips. Every time you knock a player out, you get a green cash chip, which is $25.
Heck yeah.
That turnout for that Sunday bounty has been getting better and better and better every week. So I encourage everybody to come on and play that Sunday bounty. I'm going to try to come and play it this Sunday. So that's a free $25 for somebody.
Yeah.
Potentially more if I do some rebuys.
There you go. And you do get the rebuys in that. Starts at 2 p.m., so a little early Sunday action. Well, I say early. Early for me on Sunday.
I mean, I get up at like 1:30.
Yeah, that's an
Comb
early
my
game.
hair, show up to the poker room.
But great stream tonight. We had some huge pot. I did not think we were going to get a 4K pot, and we got at least 3 of them.
I know we started off kind of normal, and then the last hour was just off the
Right.
rails.
We had
It
a
was
little bit,
absolutely crazy.
and you could definitely hear the 2 tables going on outside trying for the flush frenzy. They will be here until 1
Oh
at
yeah.
the very least.
Come
So
and get some Mark and Banks money too.
if you want, you can come out here and play and see if you can't get some cash. We'll be here to encourage that, and I think it was a great stream.
Oh yeah, I had an absolute blast back here.
And if you're interested in playing on stream for next week, get in contact with Kelly or Bryce, and they'll let you know what we're doing for next week. I don't think it's been announced yet, but just tell them that you want to play, and we can get you in. You can get
Yeah.
in on some of those pots. Be the mole that forgets. You just don't lose the last hand.
Just don't lose the last hand.
Right. That's what he forgot. A small spot there. Try not to be the guy who's donating a whole bunch. I've been there a couple times. It's still fun, but not the most fun. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching on all our platforms. Appreciate it. And y'all have a